Inside of me, you better watch out if your enemy's a road ahead of full prophecy to be the greatest beast the world has ever seen. I feed him every day like the bones clean. I feed him all the hate and he grows me, and he gets cause real big, pissed off quick. And if you cross him, you might drop dead. Metaphorically, of course, settling the score, never getting bored. Loves the blood and gore, always wanting more freedom from the source. They don't really understand until they feel the force of part in. If you start shit, you be heartless in the darkness. Torn apart quick, you left scars ripped, you be chewed up and discarded.
And this world ain't right, won't accept it. Negative energy, I expect it. Once it's in your mind, it's infectious. So fight for your life and reject it. You better give me space, I'm protective. My adrenaline spikes when I'm threatened. And if you stay in my way, I'm aggressive. Cause when there's no exit, I'll kill when I'm desperate. When there's no exit, I'll kill when I'm desperate. And this world ain't right, won't accept it. Negative energy, I expect it. Once it's in your mind, it's infectious. So fight for your life and reject it. You better give me space, I'm protective. My adrenaline spikes when I'm threatened. And if you stay in my way, I'm aggressive. Cause when there's no way
Welcome to the LXC.
And the ranks rise up, League of Legends pride. Amateurs unite in LXC lights. Crusader League we fight, champions by our side. Emerald Road dreams, ignite our night. LXC we play, Emerald all the way. Victory in sight, shining in the night. Battlefields we roam, towers fall and foam. Nexus in our grasp, we stand strong. Summoners reach our stage, glory on the stage. Push the lanes and feel the rage. LXC we play, Emerald all the way. Victory in sight, shining in the night. Battlefields we roam, towers fall and foam. Nexus in our grasp, we stand strong. Summoners rip our stage.
Make sure we get back to weights here. I'll just go start farming my jungle. There's
Oh,
literally no
my bad.
Oh,
He's got. That's my EDC, mom. Okay. I was right clicking and it put me in it, bro. That's so dumb.
We strategize, 5 on 5. Pushing lanes, we've got the drive. Nexus falls, it's all.
You guys a huge W here.
Yeah.
That's fine. I'm killing Leona. Help me kill the Leona, guys. Okay, we're fine. He's one tap. He's like half health. Just
It's
run out.
hard to get out.
Oh wait, look,
Hard.
Boulder dies.
Nice. Huge. Oh
Big
my.
W.
Huge. It's a cinema.
Nice.
You died to that guy, but it's all good.
Yeah, you got no tower.
Gravity field down as we get the stun on Sejuani. We got a teleport coming in from the Maokai. Mike in a whole bunch of trouble. Sejuani can get taken down. That's a rampage now for Watercat. Mom does come out. A little bit of return damage onto the Maokai. Protected now here as well. Salamander slices dice forward. Trying to get on top of this Victor. Watercat going down low. Can they take down the Victor rather? Yes, Renekton just barely able to get the job done. And now the Maokai is going to get it. And now this Syndra is a little bit overextended. Gets CC'd. Gets taken down. Mike trying to get back on towards the fountain. The Crescent Guard is going to fall off, and the Jin Shao will fall immediately afterwards. Squigs, the last surviving member, besides Salamander, that is, as the Fiora returns to the fight, but everybody else on the Outlaws is already in the dirt. A triple kill for Chaser to close this one out, and it will be the 2-0 for the Choco Pancakes.
Every match, a brand new quest. Skills and teamwork put to test. Victory taste in our sight. In the LXC, we win the fight. Rise up now for the final round. Together we will wear the crown. Pixel dreams, we won't back down. In the LXC, we hold our ground. Feel the beat of destiny. In the LXC, we're wild and free. League of dreams, a legacy. We fight till dawn in harmony. rise up now for the final round. Together we will wear the crown. Pixel dreams, we won't back down.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to the season 2 of the LXC Winner Split. And this week is Rivals Week, which means every game is cross sector. And today, which is streamed, we are having the first seeds of both Sector 1 and 2 of Crusaders, in which both teams, New Origins Phoenix and Syndicate Reds, are both undefeated, which means today one will be going out with a loss. Hello guys, I am Launches and I am joined here with my colorcaster, Augite. How you doing, Augite?
I'm doing good, man. Excited for the game tonight.
Yes, this is definitely going to be a very fun game indeed. Again, seeing these two top teams battle it out, for that top spot. Now, it won't these teams won't see each other until later, most likely in playoffs, but definitely going 3-0 and then now putting your tournament life on the not really putting your tournament life on the line to being that last undefeated team in Crusaders is definitely going to have some pressure put on both of these teams.
Oh yeah, definitely. And hopefully that brings out either the best or the worst plays in them.
Yeah, it is going to be very interesting to see. I think that these two teams are pretty evenly matched. Having someone like Luxodon, right, who is currently leading the leaderboard of the most kills in 3 weeks, having 61 kills. That's pretty insane. But we still have someone like Storm, right, who is on the leaderboard as the mid laner for Phoenix, actually being on this list. And I mean, I think this is going to be a uh, really good one. Oh no, I am stuck. Whoopsie.
Yep, I agree with you. I think it's gonna be great. I mean, like you said, our fellow caster Storm is in the mid lane for Phoenix, and I mean he's really good. I mean he's in this league, so like he's a really good player, and I'm rooting for him. But at the same time, I'm rooting against him because that's how this works. Um, and for Reds, yeah, like you said, Luxodon, he's out here, he's killing it. Okay, he's a major threat. Got a question for you. How many bands do you expect him to target towards Luxodon?
I'm back. Sorry. I'm very sorry my internet cut out there for a second. So I think that Luxodon might take a couple bans. I don't think it's going to be. I think his Ezreal will be hit. And I think he looks like he's been playing a lot of Varus recently, looking like that on hit and lethality Varus. So it really depends on kind of what Phoenix is going to be scared of and stuff like that. So.
Okay. Well, I don't know exactly what they're scared of. Yeah, I mean, I'm probably scared of Luxodon. If not scared, wary of Luxodon. So, like you said, we probably won't see Ezreal these games. I mean, why would they let him have his most played champion? So,
Yeah, and I think that his Felios, while good, I don't think Felios has really been in the meta lately, so uh, I think that he won't be really pushing that as far. So I think it's going to be really interesting to see kind of what these teams do, especially in the top lane, right? Zervalord versus Silent Hearts. I do want to see if Silent Hearts can really step it up. I think that if they are able to really pop off in some of these games, that it's going to be really, Reds are going to be really strong and could potentially take the win out of Phoenix.
yep, I agree there. I agree. So, um, we're just waiting for everybody to get in the draft, guys. And once they do, we'll go ahead and talk about that. But let's You want to talk about the individual players and what we expect to see out here?
I think that um, I'd love to see kind of this mid lane battle here, right? Having more of the Storm going more of the mages. I'm seeing a lot of like Vex, Aurora, uh, Syndra, with some, Irelia, Akali kind of in there, versus Rep 2. Uh, Actually looks to be playing more. Looks like they might be bringing out the Mel potentially. I do not know if Mel is still banned. Get production to help me out on that. But I do see some like Yasuo gameplay. Right, I'd love to see a Yasuo mid lane here. Uh, he's not the strongest right now, but I think it's going to be really fun to see. When bro dashing around that O10 power spike, of course, and seeing a dragon, right? Of course, with Asol in the mid lane, I think that his scaling potential, if given enough time, is really strong.
True, true, true. Also, towards the male bit, male's live, but I'm pretty sure that no one's gonna let that through
Yeah,
because
I was just told Mel was live. Yeah, I definitely think that Mel is super strong right now, even with the nerfs that came through. I think that her repel mechanic is just super strong, and the amount of poke she has, especially with her ultimate, after she gets the stacks on a Q auto attacks, is just super strong.
did they remove the execute? Because I'm just curious about that. I have
No, that execute is going to stay. I think that
oh
uh, that is part of her kit and everything. So,
oh that's disgusting. Then have you seen what it does? You know, it just kills Anivia, right? Like it kills Egg and Anivia. Like
oh, I actually have not seen that.
yeah,
In my eyes, I would see that as a bug, just because that's you can kill Nivea, but going into egg form should not be mitigated. Kind of like when you kill Scion, it should still have his passive, but
but it still does that. It works on Scion. Like it kills Scion and then Scion rises from the dead. It can still execute the zombie, but it doesn't like just straight out kill Scion with no chance to use his passive. With
yeah,
Anivia, just straight out dies, even if you have egg active.
yeah. Currently,
Crazy.
the teams are complaining about the draft link, so it'll take a little longer for us to get into the game. And sorry about this wait. Just making sure all the teams can get into draft and everything. So, and hang with us for a little bit. But I will say I am very impressed with Ramen. Ramen is currently on a 17 game win streak. I think that is, and this is over. It looks to be some scrims, some ranked, both flex and solo, and some earth. I think Ramen's coming in with a pretty good match history right now. I think that I think Ramen will be wanting to continue that win streak to 19 tonight, but we will have to see uh, where that'll go, and if Syndicate Red is looking to stop that win streak.
Yeah, we'll see. I mean, also you say a 17 game win streak.
17 game win streak. Epic Ramen is on a 17 game win streak.
That means this man hasn't seen a defeat screen in too long.
It's been 5 days.
It's been just too long. We need to see a defeat screen. So someone needs to give it to him. Hopefully, it may be. Well, I mean, again, I'm not rude. I'm no bias, no bias. There's no bias here. But it could be the Reds. This could be the day. But
It could be. Uh, oh,
we
looks
finally
like
getting
a
into it.
maybe everyone will be ready very soon. Looks like we've had a new draft league. Looks like Phoenix is now readying up, and we will hopefully see Syndicate ready up very soon as well. And there we go. We are into draft.
Finally.
And right off the bat, we do see the female Cassante being banned, whereas Mbessa is uh, pulled out of the list by Phoenix here. And I think that again, she's just been really strong. Her dashes are, incredible. But we do see the Iron Band and, of course, the Ezreal coming out. not wanting to give it to Mustard. Or sorry, not to Lexington. Sorry.
Okay, so far, was expecting kind of like the male band. Oh, okay, Casante and Kimbasa. God, I just butchered her name. Band.
Uh, okay, so that is an insta-lock jinx. I would. And
Yeah,
Ophelia Lulu, I guess they really are giving Luxodon his best champion here, his most picked champion. That's going to be really interesting. And of course, the Lulu just being able to help out, but an Insta-lock Jinx from Phoenix. That's actually really interesting. I guess Mustard really wants his Jinx. I mean, most played champion this year. Has an 82% win rate in ranked right now. I think that's really strong. But like, I would have thought that Mel would have been on this table here. I mean, here's a Blitzcrank here to kind of like help solo out the Lulu, solo out the Aphelios, right, for those picks. But I'm still very surprised that Mel has actually gone through the ban phase and first couple picks as well.
yeah, I'm surprised about that too. I mean, I guess it's not a priority for these guys. Maybe, yeah, okay, yeah, it's definitely not a priority for
Yeah.
Phoenix.
Now, I
Now
will
I'm not
say that
sure where that Vladimir is going.
I am going to assume that Vladimir is going top lane? No, because funny enough, Rep has actually been playing a couple games of Vladimir, but it looks like that has been stolen away by Phoenix. So it's going to be interesting to see. I think that is a really good flex pick and a Tom Kenjack. Nope, looks like an Ornn picked here. So that's going to be an Ornn for Silent Hearts here. Going to see how well they can do on this pick here. And oh, sorry, kind of that the ultimate being able to kind of knock up everyone, solo out the Jinx and stuff like that.
But yeah, we're in the second part of the ban phase now, and still no male ban. The driving four ban though. Okay.
I think both teams are kind of forgetting about now, maybe not completely forgetting, but thinking that her recent nerfs has hit her numbers a little too strong. That's my assumption. But I think driving four ban here really good. Uh, you really don't want Jarvan to really jump on that Aphelios who would have to flash, jump on the Lulu who would have to flash, right? And actually, here comes the Asol. Just like I said earlier, Rept has been playing a couple games on Asol recently. Has been doing pretty well, actually, being able to kind of farm up quickly and really make it to the late game, which I think, of course, Asol is really strong in. And I mean, I'd like to see this band. I think Skarner's been like really strong lately, and especially in pro play. So yeah, it looks like Red will be doing and the
Oh, there
Mel.
it is. Okay. Just took a little bit longer than usual, but yeah, okay, there it was. All
Yeah, it
right.
does look like the second band's phase. They knew that now that Silent Hearts and Luxodon has kind of picked their champion, they're like, okay, let's focus mid, let's focus rep, right? Get rid of the Asol, get rid of the Mel, who's really strong, and kind of have a counter. Most likely, I mean, I'm looking at this. It might be Vladimir mid, and they know that hey, we really don't want to play against the ML, right? Against a Vladimir, so.
Oh, Zinja pickup. Okay, so I'm not gonna lie to you. So far, Syndicate Red is looking kind of tough.
Yeah, I think it's a really good draft, right? Having kind of that engage and disengage, right? Having Ornn kind of be able to knock up Zinzao walks in, ults, and a Morgana pick. I
This
mean,
is this a Morgana mid? Because I'm kind of happy about that. Bring Morgana back. I miss my girl, but
no, that's much Morgana. I
wait,
think that's Morgana jungle, but Morgana jungle's
it's
been
even
nerfed.
no, no, shut no, no. It's okay. Be quiet. This is even better. Okay, this is even better. Unless that's Blitzcrank jungle, which would, Lord have mercy. I don't know what I would do, but I think I would lose my mind. I have to mute real quick, 'cause I would lose my shit. Um, no, but for real, that's probably Morgana jungle. Bring Morgana jungle back. Um,
Yeah,
okay.
no.
They completely threw everything we were expecting out the window here. So
Yeah, this is definitely something that I was not expecting, right? So I think this is Morgana jungle and the Vladimir top Corki mid, I'm assuming, right? But I mean, this is going to be very interesting. Again, even us, we don't actually know where this is going because I mean, I don't remember Vladimir or Corki being able to go jungle, so I don't know. And I think that Morgana's 20% extra damage against jungle monsters has been taken away. So I don't think that Morgana jungle really is viable, or at least as viable as before. So I think that Morgana's clears can be really slow, right? I think that Xin Zhao is going to be able to gank early, get to Scuttle Crab, depending if they're going from bot to top or top to bot or whatever. I think that Xin Zhao is definitely going to have an advantage here.
Yeah, and they picked Morgana into this. They're saying they have enough confidence. Heldy said he has enough confidence in his possibly Morgana play to to pick it into Xinjiao. Um, that's amazing. Also, we didn't bring up the Corky pick either, but Corky's supposedly going to be for Storm, and
Yeah, I'm assuming that Corki is going mid here. I think that Corki's, been pretty strong, and don't think that's kind of a bad pick. And we see a lot in pro play, both mid and bot, actually, of course, with no more package being able to do it. And also, we are in the draft phase right now, and it is confirmed that Vladimir is top lane. So we are going to, if this, we are assuming that Morgana is going to be jungle here.
it's coming up.
And yes, so it is Morgana jungle, Corki mid. This is, I mean, I understand. I think that this is a little late after the nerfs to Morgana jungle. I don't think. I think that they really are shooting for the black shield on the Jinx to not be polymorphed, and having the ults or the Q onto Aphelios, right? Where then afterwards you get a Blitzcrank hook, you get a Jinx trap, and that just disables Aphelios entirely.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking too. I mean, okay, listen, I think this is cool. I like it. It's funny. Um, I just don't think maybe you should do this right now. This is like some game 3 stuff, right? Like this isn't like game 1 stuff. You don't do this in game 1. Um,
I mean, I do understand if it's game one, it's the first game. Let's try out some stuff. If it doesn't work, it's not, not the end of the world. You just have to win the next 2 games, right? So, I mean, I understand them trying to experiment early, but I mean, this definitely looks like a game 3, game 5 fearless draft type comp. So he will, we will see where it goes. I think that in this case, I think Red definitely won the draft here. I think it's just this Morgana really is going to be hard to pilot, and then afterwards the Vladimir top into Ornn. I mean, you have the range, but I think late game Ornn's just going to press ultimate, and then your Corki, your Jinx, and your Morgana are going to go wee.
that is true. Also, there's really no dedicated tank here. I just want to put that out there for Phoenix.
Yeah, I think that is going to be interesting to see how that's going to go. But with that, we're going to throw it into the break, and when we get back, we will be into game 1 of Phoenix versus Reds. So sit tight, and we'll see you then.
Yep.
And welcome back, everyone, to game one of Phoenix versus Reds. Again, the loser of this best of three will be facing their first loss, as both teams are still undefeated. So, as we see here, nothing really interesting. Kind of simple 5 point, really making sure everyone's going the right place. Them- They see that Xin Zhao is mid lane and they're pinging question marks. Oh, what is he doing here? But looks like nothing too fancy, no lane swaps or anything that's gonna come out of this. Does look like Morgana is gonna be starting in the on top side, whereas Xin Zhao will also be starting top side. So it looks like both teams are gonna be pathing down, going to help their ADCs level 3. It's gonna be interesting to see. I mean, I think that Necro is going to be getting to bot lane first, but we'll see. Maybe I'm wrong about this Morgana jungle pick here, so it's going to be interesting to see, in my opinion. But I think in the beginning, I don't think anything interesting is going to come out. I think bot lane's just going to continuously poke each other out, right? Maybe we'll see Magic Hook come in here from the Blitzcrank. Looks like Ramen's trying to walk up here. I think top lane's just going to be farming. I don't think that anything's going to be happening. I think the sustain from Ornn and being able to buy items and stuff like that. And Vladimir also sustained. It's going to be a very boring matchup, I think, top lane, right? I think everyone... I don't think the camera's going to be panning that much to top lane here, but Ramen's going to come out. Misses the hook, though. The poke on the Luden's actually doing very well, though, so I think that Aphelios will have to be taking the pot very soon. A couple CS up on the Jinx, so it's going to be nothing too crazy, though, early game right now.
Looks like we lost iGuide here, Launches, so I'm going to help fill in for a moment. So I will be your color.
Oh, no, I'm here. I just never want to step in.
Welcome back, iGuide.
Yeah, I just didn't have anything to say because he was talking. I was like, I don't know where to cut in yet. But no. Anyone who's listening, that was the voice of our producer. Sorry about that. Anyway, I am here.
Ooh, hook misses.
And I do have to say, like I agree with you. Top lane is gonna be boring. But honestly, I just kind of want to watch what happens in the jungle. I just care about Morgana right now. Cause from what I'm seeing, Clear Speed is looking really good. Just finished the red, and is on the way to golems. So we'll see if she has bot lane.
Oh, knock up here. Ooh, does not look like Ornn is going to go in there, though.
In fact, made a hasty retreat. Okay, so unfortunately, nothing interesting is really happening except for this Slapfest up top. But I don't think that I can't say his name. We've been told how to say his name like 3 times.
Zervaloid. Oh, actually, hook onto the Sins out here. Doesn't look like anything. Lulu gets locked up here, but it looks like nothing of it. I'm just gonna walk away.
Nope, no flash is burned either. They just kind of walked out of the situation.
Yeah, I will say though that the mana bar on Mustard. Actually, here comes the gank mid lane. Actually hits onto the Storm here. Storm has to flash away, and I mean gets out with his life. Does have to pay for the flash though. So I think that's going to be capitalized by Necro, by Rep in a couple minutes, right? Getting that first blood, getting that little first stack of the first feat.
Oh yeah. I mean, you know how Hawaii is too.
Oh, actually, here comes Zervaloid is just gonna go down. Did not even need Necro up under the top lane, so that is first blood for the Ornn here, right? And that's actually very surprised. I actually would have thought Zervaloid would have actually got it. Oh, actually hook onto this Aphelios here. Flashes out of the way. Is Epic gonna get the knockup? No, does not. So it looks like Luden will get out with his life here.
I'm very unfortunate. He set the igniter off, but unfortunately Mustard was not in range. Couldn't do the damage once
Storm actually jumps forward here. Doesn't have flash though, so cannot follow, right? So looks like Reps is just gonna be able to get out with his life here. And I mean, I will say top lane, going back to the kill, I would have really thought that Zervaloid would have had the benefit, right? Being the range, being able to poke out Silent Hearts, but I think that Zervaloid's just been hit too many times with the pillar, right? With the little fire spitter. So I think
Oh
that's still
yeah,
gonna be pretty
definitely.
even, but
I mean, that was very surprising that kill. Didn't like you said earlier, didn't even need Zinjao, just kind of took care of it himself. Didn't help that Servaloid kind of ran the wrong way. Um, but we won't talk about that.
I think Zervaloid
Um,
saw that Necron or Necro was kind of walking up and didn't want to give that assist over, so it was like, I know I'm gonna die, but we'll take this loss here. Oh, actually, Ramen might be a little caught out here. Actually, hook right onto Ramen here. Flash out by the Lulu doesn't look like they will fall there either. I think they predict that Necro is in the area, so that is flash burn for Lulu. But I think that Phoenix is not going to be too pissed about that.
I mean, it was just an opportunity to. Morgana was recalling on that Tribush, so they weren't looking for that fight; they just found it. So
Yeah, I think that was like they saw that Lulu walked a little too far forward. Actually, here comes the nope, doesn't look like. Looks like actually here comes Hook hooked onto Luxodon. Looks like flash out by Ramen is gonna get him out to safety, and I mean this is pretty good fighting fest. Actually, ooh, Zervaloid could be in trouble if actually
I'm pretty sure
maybe.
he may be dead here.
No, the healing from actually the knockup misses the knockup. That's great. But it does look like
Oh,
Feldy will
Feldy's
get.
here.
Oh, actually, Feldy will get the grubs though. Unless a Q comes in, looks like another fight on bot lane as well. If the hook actually
Necro is
hits,
in the
misses.
back.
Actually, hook hits onto Colt here. Doesn't get the knockup though. Flash in from Mustard to get the kill. Tries to get the passive out. Does not get hit by Necro. Ult comes in onto Luxodon. Gets a double kill here. Barrier used to gotta get out. Flash used as well. Necro is just trying to get some hits here. If the Wind Becomes Lightning actually hits here, will get a kill onto Ramen and walks away. So I think all in all, that was really good for Phoenix, right? Gets the double kill onto Mustard, does expend both sums, but does get both sums as well from, or at least gets the two sums left for the bot lane of Red. And I mean, being 2-0 on Jinx is not feeling too bad right now.
Oh yeah, no, that was definitely it. That was exactly what they wanted in that situation. And the only person who died there was Blitzcrank. I mean, and even then, he almost got away. A pixel more to the left, and that what's it called? The W for Zinjan, whatever. You know what it is, long reach thing. That would have missed. That would have missed, and he would have got away scot free because Zinjo had no flash because he used it in the last time he was down here.
I
So
do think it is Wind Becomes Lightning, but
when becomes lightning,
but
or are
maybe
they
maybe
smoking?
chat can help me out with that because I do not
Listen,
remember names very well,
no,
especially
I
with Snap.
guarantee you, he's definitely something cringy like that. Because remember, Lux's laser before it just be called like Final Light or whatever it's called now used to be called like the German word for big laser. Like remember
Hmm.
that? And I think what was Twitch's ultimate Ratatata? They're so cringy like that.
I mean, hey, we don't have a Lulu in the game, right? So now I have an Eep or anything like that. Help! And
No,
then of course
no,
we have Mom, right? I mean, we got the classic Mom. But I will say that go back to this. Drag is up. It's going to be interesting to see both junglers are in the bot lane, or at least in the bot jungle. So we'll see if they will kind of go for this play here.
yeah. So it keeps taking us back up to the slap fest because they're doing the most like damage to each other, but
Yeah,
nothing's happening, and I want to watch what's going on mid lane because they just chunked each other, and I didn't get to see any of it.
yeah. I think that Storm was able to kind of get those cues in, right? Be able to poke out Rept here. And would have expected that actually TP in from Storm to get back into mid lane, right? Rep does not have TP yet, so it's going to be a little benefit there. So hopefully Rep will see that, hey, the TP was used on Storm, and maybe we can kind of pressure the grubs when it comes up, or Dragon here, assuming that Storm has to back for something.
Yeah. Okay, so
Oh,
again,
actually, could be a fight here. Looks like Xin Zhao cut over here. Yes, Xin Zhao was kind of caught trying to do the.
Ooh, hooked the
Ooh,
wrong
misses
way.
the hook though. But I think that they're just gonna keep chasing. The rocket misses from Corky. Also, Morgana Q misses as well. So Necro gets out with his life. Doesn't even have flash and was able to get out from there. So I don't think it's that bad. Doesn't get the Scuttle Crab right, and it does look like Phoenix are just gonna go focus the dragon, right? Get the first dragon, get the second feat, and I push their advantage ahead. Actually, ooh, Silent Heart is doing a lot of damage, but of course it is just Vladimir heals it up
Yeah.
like nothing. Oh.
Also, I just want to talk about something that I
Oh, actually,
realized.
before that happens, ult comes in, flash away from Zervalord. I think that's going to be a fine trade. I think that Silent Heart's going to be happy that actually Storm jumps in as well. This is a slaughter fest of episode, at least a poke fest here. Necro actually comes in. Vladimir goes back into it. Flash in from Necro, trying to get that third hit. Can he get the knockup, right? Does, ooh, flash in. Oh, no flash used. Actually, sorry, flash was used as well from Necro. Get in, but an ult used as well. But I mean, they get the kill, but look at bot lane. That's another plate for this Jinx here. Ult used from Blitzcrank, super short cooldown. Gets the wave, and I mean, 2-0
I mean, yeah,
Jinx.
should be a short cooldown, you know. But okay, so something I just kind of realized right now when we were watching that fight with the Zinja the chase down there. Did you also notice that there's only 2 members of excuse me, I'm trying to remember their names. I've completely blanked. Storm's team. I'm sorry.
Phoenix.
Phoenix, thank you. That have CC. Like I'm talking about hard CC. The only ones is the Morgana Q and the Blitz.
Hook, yeah. Oh, some damage on the Corky though. Storm is actually really low here. We'll have to back, but it looks like Zervalord's going to be caught out again. Feldy tries to get up here, gets the black shield on, does not. Actually, Morgana Q hits on the Necro, and I think he's going to be dead, right? Hook comes in. Ooh, tries to get it to someone else, but does not able to. So the support will be chaosing here. Storm is actually really low. Burn comes in from the Storm and lives.
He survived.
He's on 20 HP. I think that was really interesting, but it looks like.
It looks like okay.
Do you think that Reds did get the first feat, having 3 kills first, but afterwards the Phoenix did get it actually hook right onto rep tier by Ramen. I don't think anyone's going to be followed. No one's in the area. Actually, Feldy's here to try to capitalize it, but Hook's down, right? We do have Colt in the area. Able to hit some hits on Ramen, but I think they see Feldy. They know they can't follow him up. Cube actually hits onto Lulu. Ooh, but Hook misses from the Blitzcrank, and doesn't look like there's going to be too much to follow, because as you see, both ADCs are just kind of sitting bot lane, kind of farming it up here. Actually, Silent Hearts and Zervalord are just hitting each other over and over and over again. I think this is...
Yeah,
this can almost be most damage.
Yeah, they're just up here scrapping. Oh, hang on.
Oh my, Zervalord does not actually have flash. It's gonna go. They're gonna go untargetable here, but could actually die. No, does not have the knockup to kind of get that, and Zervalord just gonna be able to walk away. But has to stay though to not get placed. This could be very scary here, actually. Oh, Zervalord flashes in. Sorry, Silent Heart flashes in, gets the kill, walks out. Oh, I mean, this is pain for Zervalord, right? I mean, this is.
I mean, yeah, this is
0-3 right now is not feeling it's not feeling good, but I will say though this is going to be bot turret over to Phoenix, which just means that Phoenix do get the feats of strength with getting both first tower and first 3 objective. Of course, them getting the first dragon and all 6 scrubs.
Yep. So a lot of power there to them right now. It looks like that Jinx and Blitzcrank gonna be heading to the mid lane. Corky will be heading to the bot lane.
I think they waiting for the blitz, see if Hui wants to walk up a little too far forward to get that hook, right?
Yeah, they have been wars. They haven't been spotted yet. He's just very wary of Blitz not being on the map. They do walk forward, flash forward. The hook lands, he flashes out.
Yeah,
Ignite is on him, but you know.
Yeah, Silent Heart here is going to do Silent Hearts is a level up, which is C. Necro is spotted though, so they do know where Necro is. They will see that is pathing bot lane, right? So at least Storm will know, hey, don't want to go up. Ooh, Hook does miss on the rep though.
Yeah, so very fortunate did. That would have definitely been him dead. Um. Okay, so yeah, Necro's still hanging around. The 4 people for Syndicate Red are in the mid lane right now. Let's see.
Yeah.
Dragon still has
Ooh, Hook
7
missed.
seconds. So let's see if they start to fight before that.
I will say though, Zervaloid does not actually have TP or transport just yet. We'll have it in a couple
Necro walks
seconds
in the
here, but Silent
storm.
Hill's here.
And then Storm just kind of W's out. Okay, so thought that was gonna be
Actually,
a lot more dangerous.
Silent
Hook
Hill's actually getting
lands.
here first. Hill lands onto Colt here, doesn't get anything. Feldy is in the area, tries to get the Morgana Q. Morgana Q hits Ornn, but doesn't look like they're going to be able to follow just because they don't have it. But Mustard is really, actually going to get hit here. Ornn comes in, only hits Storm. Feldy is kind of alone, ults, but only hits one. Hook hits onto the Felicios here, flashes out, so it's
now
going to be
finally
out.
teleporting in the back line.
Down here, Necro jumps in, ult on from the Wait, gets another kill onto it. Actually, but here comes Zervaloid. Actually gets a kill onto Colt and Luxodon as well. I mean, they're turning around this fight here. I thought Zervaloid was going to die instantly, but looks like Mustard will get another kill. Will they be able to get Necro as well? Yes, a triple kill over to the Jinx. Actually, though, this could be death. Still has the barrier. Rept is not able to.
Quadra
Oh
kill.
my! Jinx gets the Quadra. That was one fight. I mean, I think that I thought that fight was going to be lost. I think that Zervaloid coming in looked like Zervaloid tried to get that flank angle, but that knock up was from the Ornn, right? Health bar literally draining instantly, but being able to go untargetable, healing up, everyone focusing up, using their ultimates, forced them to allowed Mustard to really just keep getting the hits in, being able to hit silent hearts here, right, and just getting the kills, getting the Quadra. Actually, Ramos
walks straight into Blitzcrank.
This could be gets rooted up here, and I mean that's just gonna be.
Yeah, that's what you get for trying to do it in style. That's what you get for trying to be fancy with it. You should have just auto attacked. That's what you get for trying to be fancy.
Yeah, that Mustard. I mean, Mustard's rolling it. It has the Yuntals, has the IE, right? Is 6-0 right now. Actually, Storm could actually get a kill on the Rept here. Oh my gosh, the damage. Ooh, does miss the empowered ultimate though. But I mean, at this rate, ult uses here as well. Yeah, and Feldy was in the area just in case, but
that's what happened when you just auto attack. You saw that? He just auto attacked and he got the kill. He didn't need to be fancy with it. He just auto attacked. See?
Yeah,
Mustard needs to learn from Storm.
So that was Storm's first kill as well, right? Storm was 0-0-3. I mean, this is already a 5K goal lead at 18 minutes, right? I thought this game was going to be way one-sided into the other way, right? I didn't think this, this Morgana was going to do much. And to be honest, the Morgana jungle hasn't done much. Died once, got 3 assists, right? But I think that this game really is being carried by Mustard. I think that positioning was super good, right? I think that being able to get that fight, make sure to not die, stay behind, having Ramen peel, and just getting the kills, right? Getting the Quadra is really beneficial. Actually, though, Rift Herald is up, so it's going to be interesting to see. It looks like both junglers are in the area, but it looks like Feldy might actually just be walking away, trying to just clear camps, and Necro might be able to steal this Rift Herald from right under Phoenix's feet, but doesn't look like it's going to do much. Just going to walk away.
I mean, to be honest, in this situation, he sees that, Mustard is right there. So they know that, if they try to do this, they'll respond. And they're not confident they can win that fight right now. Huey's in the bot lane. Aphelios is in the mid lane. Yeah, they're not confident in that.
Yeah. Ooh, Silent actually might die here. Ooh, does get hit here. Yeah. Knock up from Ramen into the traps here, and it does look like ult use as well. Mustard just 7-0-1. I mean, this is the Mustard's having a game right now, right? I think that.
Oh, and because Ornn is dead, Necro can't defend this tower. They might try to go for not only the Herald, but maybe for the the vicious Octon.
Otacon, yeah, I think that
Yeah.
is gonna be really good here. Having, sorry, having the unkillable, right? I think that, yeah, if they actually spot out a Necro here, they'll actually see that actually they will not be here actually, but it looks like Storm is spotted, or sorry, Colt is spotted. Looks like Storm knows. We'll just get out actually, but it looks like they're all just pinging mid lane. Actually, is this hook gonna hit here? Maybe. Doesn't look
Took us
like it
back to
hits.
Colt. It took us back to Colt situation.
Yeah, Harold already spawned here. Looks like we're just gonna go for this mid turret. Does not get it, and actually looks like the grub damage is able to. So I mean that's tier 2 mid, right? That is 7k gold lead now for the side of Phoenix.
This is crazy. Like you said earlier, totally expect this to be a different kind of game. Also, we said Morgana. You said Morgana hasn't been too impactful. I just want to put out Morgana is farming better than Xin Zhao.
Oh yeah, I think that Zinzao was really trying to focus on these ganks, right, and help Lana. But this Morgana has just been focusing on objectives, right? Getting all 6 grubs, getting both Dragas, now getting Rift Herald, right? I think that this really turned into a farming simulator for this Morgana, knowing that hey, maybe not gonna do much into the ganks, right? My Q's a little slow right now, but maybe if I just farm up, eventually I'll be really strong. And having that Zanya's right to be able to just Zanya or ult Zanya's right at the center of the team, root everyone so that Mustard and Ramen can come in and kind of clear everyone.
That, yeah, I mean, really just has to wait here. He's only gonna get stronger, and eventually those Qs are gonna hurt and last for like 10 years. So there's really no downsides to having Morgana here, actually.
Yeah, I think Morgana's saw that the win con was a little different in this case and said that hey, well, then we're gonna play to that. We'll have the farming here, and drag is up in 15 seconds, so it looks like Phoenix are gonna say hey, we do want the drag soul point. Actually, hook, ooh, flashed out. Actually, Necro does get hit, but looks like gonna walk away. Ooh, Necro actually walked up here. Q misses though, but the damage from Mustard is just too much.
What was that, like 3-4 auto attacks?
Yeah, about that. I mean, that is 2.5 items here for Mustard. Luxodon has not been able to actually hit it. Oh my! Look at that! Another hit. Flash actually out by Wrapped. Flash in by Zervaloid to try to get a stun. Gets a stun onto the Orin. Orin ult comes in, knocks up 2, but isn't gonna do any. Oh, actually, Silent Heart's gonna die here. Ult from the Lulu to try to get him out, but it's just not enough. Mustard is
this the
excited here. Oh
situation?
my gosh!
Oh.
No. Whew. I think that the ult came in clutch there, saving him just for a little more. Necro, I don't think you really want to take that little dash there. Ooh.
Man.
Well, you are lucky. Actually, Necro's just gonna walk in here. Sees the Colt's here, able to kind of heal, get a shield. Ramen actually flashes out, but I think Necro's dead. Flashes out from Necro, and no, looks like Necro actually surprised. I actually thought that Necro had already used Flash to get out, but I guess I was wrong.
Necro put everything on the line there just to try to kill Ramen and didn't even kill him. He really just kind of went all in there and didn't do it. Also, while we've just been watching all of this, Morgana has just been getting a dragon. Corki was getting a top inhibitor tower. Everything is slowly falling apart for Syndicate Red right now.
Yeah, again, this is still only 7k gold lead right here, but yeah, I think this is definitely helping. I am very surprised though that Phoenix, knowing they're very ahead, hasn't actually started the hasn't started Otacon. Actually, Ramen spots out Necro. They know that they can't kill each other. Probably has Mustard in the area, so they're just gonna walk away. So
ironically, he would have been wrong. Mustard wasn't in the area, and he probably could have killed him.
Mustard was, I think, under for tier 1 turret, so would have been able to get there in time.
Okay, I wasn't paying attention. I just looked at where he was on the map at the time. Anyway, so this is like the setup for Baron. If this isn't the setup for the vicious Otacon. Also, hate that word. Anyway, is Silent Hearts dead?
Ooh, could be. Does knock up from Ramen comes in. Hook already used though. Neko coming from behind though. Ramen hit onto or Hook hit onto Colt here. Hook on as well. Neko ults doesn't get anything. Ult in from Rep trying to get kill onto Mustard. Is it gonna actually kill? It does look like it's gonna kill, but Ramen's just chasing Rep down. 4 out. Rep gets hooked onto Zervaloid trying to get damage, but poof goes the way. I mean, that's 4 down for Red, and I mean, I think they're just Phoenix is just gonna go for the Baron here.
I mean, what's stopping them? They do. Yeah, they have the damage. They hold up. Okay, I thought Zervaloid was about to die.
No, Zervaloid has a lot of healing here, so that's not gonna do anything. Storm's here as well. Has enough damage from the poke there. Kind of substitute for Mustard, and yeah, I think that. I mean, this is an 11-2 for Jinx. Storm has yet to die, actually. And, phew.
Yeah.
Necro will actually be spotted here, so they do know that Necro is walking up, most likely to try and stop the Otacon taking here. But it looks like, I think Phoenix just knows that they're just going to go for it.
I just want to bring this up that our soul pointed this out, and it is true that he was 0-3 when he did it, but the 0-3 way, killing the 11-1 Jinx in 2 seconds,
and not having bursty items, really only having that long burn as well.
Yeah.
Welcome to the life of an ADC. You will die no matter what.
Yeah, it's just brutal. Speaking of brutal, just Otacon picked up for,
Yeah, for Phoenix, and I think that with Otacon, why not just rush it mid, right?
I mean,
it has been a little nerf. Still 15 seconds to respawn. Plus, the enemy gets 200 gold, but at this point they won't take it. They won't take the shutdown. So why not run it mid or maybe 1-4? Actually, ult comes in from Mustard or onto Mustard here from the Orin, but because of Black Shield does not get knocked up and just able to continuously put damage into this turret. It looks like mid turret's just gone.
I want to talk about the fact that Luxton was forced to. They had to Lulu Ultimate Luxton in there to stop Mustard from murdering him.
Necro's in the backline here. Ult's out. The Zanya's from the Morgana. I mean, saves life. Necro's actually going to die as well. Ult from Mustard onto there. Colt's almost dead. Rocket misses and just auto after auto after auto right into this Orin, and that's a double kill. Zervaloid really wants some kills here, really trying to push out Luxton. I mean, it's just going to go with just withdraws, knock up from Ramen. I think that's good, and I think this is game 28 minutes in, 22-8. I mean, I am very surprised in this outcome. And of course, Storm has yet to die. Look at them trying to get the extra kill. I think they will knock up onto a Colt, and yeah.
You just gotta pad the stats right quick. Jinx didn't have enough kills there.
13-2-5 is gonna be, I think, is a pretty good scoreline. 2-1-11 for MF and
Morgana.
Yeah, I think that, of course, Storm 4-0-6 undefeated or no deaths.
1,000 damage. Oh wow, yeah, that's crazy. All right, well, GG's to Phoenix for that one.
Yep, they will take the first game of this best of 3, and they will now go on to match point. So we're gonna throw it to break right for a second while teams get ready, and we will be back in a little bit.
Mirrors on the wall, staring back at me. Stranger in the hall, frozen by the scene. Portraits seem to fade. centerpiece. Can't recall his face. I hope he'll rest in peace. Haunted by my mind, victim or the prey. Everything is fine. Take me to my grave. Bury me alive, keeping me astray. Hard to say goodbye to who I am today. Everything is fine. Take me to my grave. Haunted by my mind, victim or the prey. Everything is fine. Take me to my grave. Bury me alive, keeping me astray. Hard to say goodbye to who I am today. Haunted by my mind, victim or the prey. Everything is fine. Take me to my grave. Bury me alive, keeping me astray. Hard to say goodbye to who I am today.
And we are back. Sorry for the wait. We are making sure all the teams are ready, all the drafts are ready, and so we can get into game 2 draft here. And it does look like that Syndicate Red has chosen red side again, just like their name. So we will be seeing same teams on the same side. But it looks like draft has started. I mean, same bands to me. Bessa, Ezreal, Ivern in first 3 bands. We might even see a... I completely forgot what was banned last time. Whoops. But
it was let's see
Syndra.
for
It was Syndra. It was Syndra
Yeah.
and then the Cogmon. But it looks like they're going to change it up. Looks like Phoenix is just going to stick with the same 3 band, same 3 order. But looks like Syndicate says, hey, we do not want to see Mustard back on that Jinx. We gave over Mustard's #1 character and probably shouldn't have. So, gonna see. Actually, it looks like they are just gonna be first picking for Mustard again, going for the Kaisa.
Okay, so They still took away the Ezreal, so maybe Syndicate. I mean, the Aphelios. I don't know. I didn't really see too much from Aphelios last game. And I think that's kind of a problem. So will they pick it again this time? Say, well, let's run it back. Just this time, no Jinx, no Jinx Blitzcrank,
I mean, it's
or
incredible. I think that Luxion's Varus has been doing pretty good. Looking at the match history, lots and lots of blue, right? Not much red. Not seeing that many gray screens as well. But the Varus is going to come out. It's going to be interesting to see. Are they going to pick that Lulu again? They're going to maybe have more engage, right? Because we saw Blitzking's hook 50-50, to be honest, for the hooks, right? Being able to get in. But there it
nope,
is.
nope. Just gonna pick Mel. They let him through. They let him through again, and now they're just gonna pick it.
Just capitalize on it. Mel is now finally getting picked in Crusaders. I know Crusaders might not like it, but I think that Mel is just really strong. That execute the poke that she has, not even counting her W, right? Her reflect, not even counting that. I just think that Mel is just really powerful, has so much poke potential, right? And especially in team fights, one good EQ combo, one auto attack into an ult, and poof, the team disappears. It's just a better way.
Better way. Anyway, yeah. So, Leona's coming out. They say you pick Varus, you pick the immobile, you pick one of the immobile AD carries. We're gonna pick Leona. Put some pressure on you. Okay. So,
I mean, I'd love to see. Ooh, I mean, they
what?
know the Mel. Seeing maybe Syndra wasn't banned, right? So maybe see Storm on that Syndra. It looks like they're just gonna pick the jungle. Gonna just pick that Kindred, right? Kind of knowing that, hey, we'll just stack here. We'll just go take your jungle, take the kills, and just get more and more powerful. And
Okay, is this being picked or just being hovered? Because Braum would be an interesting choice here.
I mean, I always loved Braum as a champion. I think he's a very selfless champion, right? But I think he's relatively fun to watch and to play as well, right? Get a Q, and it does look like Braum is going to be locked in here for Syndicate Red. So because of this, I almost want to say that this is going to be an on-hit Varus, right? Trying to get these stacks of Braum's passive, get that stun in pretty quickly. But I will say Varus probably wants to go cleanse this game, right? Especially against the Leona bot lane. But
Yeah. Also, Skarner and Galio not going to be in this game. Skarner, this is the second ban in 2 games, so no Skarner on the Rift.
mhm.
Malphite being hovered as a ban, but not locked in yet.
I think the Syndicate or Red is just trying to say, hey, we're gonna hover this, now we're gonna ban it, and get some more time to talk, because that's two top laners here. I guess we can count Galio. I don't know how many games Storm has on Galio, but kind of stopping the Malphite, stopping the Galio, right? That engage that you can have, the ultimate from Galio, right? Circles we all love, and of course Gragas ban actually for Phoenix, kind of saying, hey, we don't want you top, we don't want that Gragas top lane or jungle. So I was saying like, you're out of here.
The Gragas is gone too, like you said. So now we're just waiting on these last 2 picks. So we've got a jungle and top lane, and Volibear can be either. Okay, so we're gonna let that one sit for Phoenix. Oh no,
No.
Diana. Okay, never mind, Diana. That's jungle.
Yeah, but I think Diana Jungle's been doing pretty well right now. Especially, I don't know what other buffs and everything, but good engage, right? Have that ultimate, get the stun, have a Braum ult right on top, Mel W or Mel E right on top as well, right? It's gonna be really strong. And there's the Syndra. If you don't ban
There you
Syndra, we'll
called it.
just pick it.
Yeah, you called it.
Yeah, so it
So
looks like, yep, Storm will be getting his Syndra here. I think that good as of now, good mix of AP, AD, right? I am assuming that Kaisa, of course, will be going the AD Kaisa route on hit Kaisa instead of the AP, but we will see. And Jack's pick as well for Zervaloid. Sorry, so not
the
not looking
blind
too
Jack pick.
not looking too bad of a draft for Phoenix, but let's see what Red has to counter that Jax, right? We are assuming that Diana is going jungle. I don't think they're going to be putting Mel top lane either. So
I mean, Would that be funny? Or would that just be sad? I don't know. But
Is it a no pick?
no, it's probably just an error.
Yeah, I think
They'll
it's an
let us
error
know what it's
here.
at.
Wukong. That is
No,
okay.
no way.
Wukong top lane.
What
I think
season?
I've seen it once or twice, but
Nah, what season are we in? You joking? Wukong top lane? That's not a thing anymore.
that's been out of the meta for a little bit. I don't remember if we've seen that back in pro play. I'm trying to kind of go back and remember. I don't think the LTA has picked it. I definitely don't think that Korea has really been pulling that out either. But I understand. I understand Diana, right? Diana's been not doing too well, of course, Mel. But I think they really are going really heavy into the engage, right? They have the
Yeah,
Diana. They have the Diana. They have the Wukong. They want to just jump in
I
and
mean, and don't
focus
forget the
Kaisa,
Varus
focus
ult.
Kindred. Mm-hmm.
Don't forget the Varus ult, and then technically a Braum ult too. That's more of a disruptor slash disengage mechanic, but still, you can if you're desperate, you can use it to engage. Um,
Yeah, I guess you can always use Bromwell to get in, but I mean, overall, I think both team comps are not that bad. I think Wukong's going to be a very interesting top lane, right? I am assuming. Yep, looks like it will be Wukong top lane. It's going to be interesting just to see kind of how this goes. I mean, all you're going to do is just clone away from Jax, and you can't get stunned, right? I'm pretty sure that's the tech that they'll be attempting here. But
I mean,
Storm does get his Syndra, so I think Storm's going to be a little happy there. That hey, I got a champion. I know how to play. I know how to pilot, and I was able to play it this round instead of last one. So it's not bad.
yeah, I'm still just stuck on the fact that Wukong's top lane. That has actually just kind of stunned me. I wasn't expecting that. That threw me for a loop. Um, all right, but yeah, Syndra, Storm, Syndra. I mean, Syndra's great. Anyone who wants to argue with me can argue. Argue with yourself. I don't care. Um,
I think
but
should
yeah,
just
I'm
fine.
excited for the male matchup with Syndra. Okay,
Yep,
I haven't seen it.
I'm happy to see that Mel is making the rift because she's still banned a lot. I mean, yeah, she has a
Good reason.
48% win rate,
Good
but I
reason.
mean, new champion, that's pretty high for a new champion. I use most champions sit at what 36% or lower on their release. She was released at 52%, right? So I think she's
Oh
gonna be
well,
really powerful.
well, the thing is, new champions you just ban so that people don't play them in like ranked games. It's more for like, don't ruin my game with something you don't know. She's banned because she's legitimately too strong. She's
Yeah,
banned
she is.
because no matter what game mode you're playing, ranked, normals, she's so strong, it's not fun for
Hmm.
anyone playing against her.
Yeah, but I think that looking at this team, Jax, Leona, I'm going to assume that this is going to be on hit Varus, right? But we'll see. I think that I think that Lexington will have to take cleanse here, right? Having Jax, having
Yes.
Syndra, having the Leona. I mean that's CC Central, right? Having cleanse, hoping to get out of the Leona is going to be really important. But we will see how it goes. But because of that, as we are preparing your loadout, we will throw it over to a break while we wait for both of these teams to get onto the rift. So with that, we will see you when the game starts.
Yep. See y'all soon.
And we are back, everyone, for game 2 of Phoenix versus Reds. Of course, Phoenix did take the first game with their unconventional Morgana pick, but actually, Ramen might actually be in trouble. Ooh, Mrs. Q, Mrs. Viewer, Mrs. E, I think that's what the Varus is, and ooh, it's not pretty.
Yeah, it
Now,
is. It is his E.
I mean, doesn't feel the best starting E on Varus, to be honest. I think Q start, of course, being able to hit everything, maybe even hitting in lane. It's gonna feel way better, but ooh, do they see each other? Looks like they will.
But so hold on, stop. So he started E, but Braum didn't start Q.
Brahms did start Q.
Then why didn't he? Did he miss it? I'm sorry,
He
I didn't
missed.
see him
Yes,
using it. Okay.
Both Braum and Lexington both completely whiffed it.
Okay. All right. Cool.
Yes, they whiffed both their abilities. But as I said, actually looks like Mustard also, but looks like both ADCs are going to be picking cleanse. I think that's just way better. They know what's going to happen, but exhaust on Braum though. I think they're like, hey, we don't want Mustard to be strong. Exhaust Mustard. No damage. But I mean, I think this top lane is just going to be bonk central. There's going to be each of them bonking each other with their staffs. But
Wow,
ooh.
Jax is putting a pause on him. Already. I mean, I expected, to be honest with you. I genuinely don't know how strong Wukong is in a lane. I mean, when Wukong was a thing in lane, like yeah, he had incredible kill pressure between like levels 1 and 2, or was it 2 and 3? No, I think it was 1 and 2 because his WQ is so powerful at those early levels.
Mm-hmm.
But you also had to run Ignite, and that was a long time ago. So I don't know if he still has that power, and I don't think he has it against Jax.
Yeah, no, I think Zervalord's just going to be pushing out Silent so hard this game. Right? It's not going to be that easy to kind of step up, but I mean, bot lane, nothing special is going to be happening, right? Each of them are just kind of poking each other out. Cole's trying to get any Qs, misses that one, but nothing too special right now. Mid lane, I mean, Rep does have the mana. Ooh, doesn't get much out of the reflect, but I mean, actually, Necro's gonna try to get an early kill here. Actually, steals away the red buff as well, and that's just first blood over to Necro. I mean, not a great way to start out this game, be honest.
No, it's not. No, it's not. Also, Ramen spots that Necro is just taking these
Oh,
crows.
Stalin actually gets a hill, and boom, Zervaloid just says, "Hey, you walked a little too far forward. You can now die."
Yeah, unfortunate. Very unfortunate. Hate to see it. Well, sorry, excuse me. Love to see it. Hate that he has to experience it.
Mm.
So yeah, Diana's gonna take the crow up here. That's going
Oh,
over.
actually, jumping from Ramen here gets a stun onto Colt. Actually, Colt's taking a lot of
Hold on,
damage.
Necro is coming down the river.
Yeah, Necro's gonna be coming in the river. Does have both, but looks
Pause.
to be a pause here. Now, I will bring up that in all chat, looks like uh, Diana or Necro just did a very simple question mark right here with them kind of saying the jungle diff. So we got some friendly banter already coming out from both teams here. So
Friendly. Okay.
yep, looks like. Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
Looks
So
like
okay, so no, we have turns out no, it's not banter. We have an actual issue for one of the junglers IRL. So
but it was
we are
jungle
going
IRL diff. So I mean, looks like he got ganked at the front door. That is the current prediction from Zervaloid here. So looks like Felody has to go check who knocked on the door, make sure that he isn't getting raided by police or anything. You never know. Or he can get pizza. One of the two.
not gonna lie. The fact that you jumped to the raid thing is wild. So I also hope it's pizza or just Uber Eats or whatever. But the fact that you went there so quickly, crazy. Like,
Hey, you never know what can happen in a league game.
I mean, you're not wrong. But even our chat is like, well, I feel like they should open the door now. Like, don't put that in people's heads, man.
uh, well, I will say, look. At least we can talk about the game right now. I will say, Rept is very low on mana. I think that Storm has been able to keep up, has used the pot, right? Been able to get up health. So actually, Storm's higher health than Rept, and Rept's just been trying to poke out Storm as much as it can, but it's just not doing anything. And I think Storm has the upper hand right now. But I mean, Zervalord, I think, is me too pissed, and it looks like we are going right back into game. Looks like Jax is going to be TPing top, so both top laners will not have TP for the time being. Actually, Feldy is in the area. Silent Heart's just walking away. But it looks like we'll have a little pause buffering here while the stream eventually catches up. So there we go. Yep, Silent Hearts is on the wrong side of the map, and it looks like Zervaloid,
Trying to fight to the
who
death
Silent
here.
Hill almost got the kill on the Zervaloid, is he gonna get it? No, it will not, and it just looks like it's gonna be another kill on a Zervaloid. Zervaloid's 2-0 already, and I mean, lucky for Feldy is able to get the assist here. Now I will quickly check for every viewer here. Did get the mark. So it does look like Feldy did get the mark. So gonna be a little happy right now.
Yeah, I mean, listen, it's always a great thing when the Kendrick can get a mark, right?
Yeah, especially because don't have to personally get the kill as long as you get an assist. You get the mark. At least that's what I think it is. Yeah. But looks like Necro is going to see, hey, look, there's a mark on these Raptors. Probably want to get rid of those. So, but looks like bot lane, I mean, they're just pretty much farming. Nothing much has happened. Looks like Luxodon is a little higher in CS, but I think the difference isn't going to be that bad. We do see a 10 CS difference, though, on both the jungle and mid lane for the side of Reds. They've been farming it up. little different from last game where Feldy was so far up in CS. Looks like a little low in CS, kind of more prioritizing the ganking and everything. But
True. Yeah. So, looking at it right now, I just want to point out something. Jax is now 2-0. He's already building. I assume he's building up the Trinity Force.
oh my, those bonks are very much hurting Silent Hearts right here. I mean, they
Yeah.
both bonk, but it's a different damage caliber. So actually,
Hold
Necro's
up. Necro's here.
Yeah, Necro's here, gonna jump on here, misses,
Hold
must be able to
on.
walk
Feldy
away,
is in
and
the back. If they commit to this, they can probably bait him forward.
I think
I don't think they spotted him. Oh, there's a
think
ward
they
right
do.
there.
There's a ward right there. Yeah.
My bad.
Isn't gonna actually doesn't gonna stop the back though, so maybe they didn't see, but they just think that Feldy might be in the area though. So, but looks like
they wanted the dragon. They let him recall to take the dragon. Okay.
Yeah, I mean it's not a bad trade here. Get the first here, and looks like Feldy is pinging the grubs here. So, I mean, we'll have a benefit top lane. Oh my, yeah, I think that Sheen here is super strong for Zervaloid. And Zervaloid is just going to jump in, used by Silent Hearts here. Oh, flash out. I mean, can Zervaloid get into jumping range? No. Just able to ult out, get the movement speed from the ultimate, and just walks away. So, flash and ult used. But
I'm going to say it. Why did they pick this Wukong? Is he staying? He's going to die. Oh, wait, Diana is coming up.
Diana is in the area, but Feldy's on grubs right now, so they know where. Oh, actually, Zervaloid might be walking a little too far forward here. Jump onto it, flash out from Jax as well. Still spots it. Isn't going to get the jump though. And I mean, this is Zervaloid dead. Zervaloid was just too ambitious. No way. Did Zervaloid actually get out? No way.
Diana missed the first
Q. My.
And then she dashed, so she didn't get the reset.
Zervaloid. Magic. I mean, this is Zika Worlds 2022 here with the Magic Jax escape here. I mean, that was very well played actually by Zervaloid, and I mean, doesn't give over the shutdown, right? So just able to back, and Waves push up into Silent Heart. So I mean, it's not gonna be the worst. Waves gonna be pushing back in, so.
I just love the reference you made. Anyway, yeah. So while all that was happening, nothing else was happening.
Well, I mean, Feldy did get the grubs.
No, yeah, Feldy got the grubs. Good job for that for Phoenix. But I'm talking about more towards the lanes. There's been no real fights happening. Just a lot of poking, especially in the mid lane. Say what you want. Mel is putting the hands on Syndra right now.
Yeah, I will say that. Oh, actually, that looks like Secret Heart just gonna get out, but the bonks from Jax are just a little stronger than the bonks from Wukong. Just maybe.
Well, just to be fair, Jax does have a sheen.
No, yeah.
Just to be fair, Wukong only has to phage.
And Wukong's also, two deaths. And
yeah, he's down a lot of gold for compared to Jax. He's down 1,000. So about 1,000 gold.
Yeah, it's not looking pretty for Silent Hearts. I think Silent Heart. Oh, jump in from Jack. I'm certain Zervaloid isn't gonna do much though, and I mean we do have Necro in the area. Stops the back actually. Knows that hey, maybe actually walk up here, but I do not think that they're gonna walk up. Feldy's in the area, but I don't. Looking at this guy actually jumps in from Leona here. Gets the stun. Colt has the thing up. Jump in from Necro. Necro ult actually comes in. Varus ult comes in as well. Braum ult on top of that. Kindred has to ult in to try to save anyone they can. The heal comes in from the Kindred ult to get out, but Mustard Flashes is going to actually die as well. Raman's still alive, actually, funny enough. Feld is almost going to die as well. Luxon flashes in. Raman's not going to do much. Actually going to die from the tower as well, and I mean, it's a 2 for 2. I think that both supports are just looking at each other like, huh, we survived. Top lane here, actually Silent Hearts is gonna might kill, but we'll go right back to bot lane here with Colt is so low. Raman is able to jump in. Is it gonna be flash in from Raman actually and gets the kill? That's what you get when you get 2 buffs.
They said, hold up. Zervaloid is looking. I don't think he knows
power
he's
of red
bush.
buff.
That is the power of the power of Pawn Stall, baby. Anyway, I don't know. Yeah, okay. Zervaloid and Silent Hearts, as we call it. Okay, that fight is over, and it came too close to I think Zervaloid's liking for Silent Hearts. Okay, so now also big change up in the mid lane. Storm is putting the pressure now onto Rept.
Well, if you look at the CS difference, that's a 20 CS difference now for Rep, right? I think
That is a 20
Mel
CS
is just
difference.
being able to get the CS lead, right? Being able to poke out, does have the staff first. He does have Archangel's staff already, and I mean, oh, Silent Hearts just jumped again.
Okay.
Doesn't have Sheen. Doesn't look like Silent Hearts. I mean, I assume that Silent is gonna go for Trinity, but I do not know. I'm surprised it hasn't
one
gone
of his
Sheen yet.
items. I mean,
what other item does Phase have?
Unless he's going for a Black Cleaver first item, which would be funny, but I don't think
I
that'd be
wouldn't
the way.
suggest it.
I mean, yeah, like I said, that'd be funny, but I don't think it'd be the way.
Yeah, no, Zervalord actually jumps onto Silent Hearts. Just gonna clone out, make sure it doesn't take too much damage.
Yeah.
Oh, Storm
Also-
actually. Knockback from Storm. Q onto it. I think the Storm's
Where's the
flash
Q?
in actually from Necro, and poof goes the Syndra. But actually, Silent Hearts is dead now as well. Zervalord just says, "I will do a lot of damage to you, and you can't do much." Anyways, it does look like Syndra did have 2,000 ping right there. Storm's ping went up sky high. Feldy's in a really questionable spot. And of course, when I said that, ult comes in for Luxodon, knows that, hey, it could be scary with Raman already under turret. Could see the Leona ult come out. So Leona does come out, doesn't actually get the stun of the Luxodon, so.
Who's
But
TPing
Raman's just going in.
Is that Wukong TPing in?
Yeah, TP in for Wukong. I mean, Silent Heart could actually get an ult here. It depends if Mustard wants to ult in. Mustard does have ult. Raman's trying to dodge as much as he can. Ult's in. Actually, Mustard's going in now because they do see where Storm is. Q comes in. I mean, is this Silent Heart dead as well? Poof.
Okay,
Actually,
Rep's here now.
Rep is here though. Storm doesn't have ult though, so is the Invulnerable going to be able coming in? Rep does have ult here. Flashes out. Isn't going to. I don't think it's going to live because Zervaloid's in the area. Flashes out. Actually, ult comes in, gets the kill onto Storm, and Necro's here as well. Doesn't have ult up, so isn't going to be able to do much. Rep stuns, hits both of them, and I mean, I think that's going to get out. So Q comes in, slows down Kindred, makes sure that Kindred isn't able to follow up, and I mean, that was a clean fight from both of them. Mel's 2-0 though, so I think that Rep is going to be feeling pretty good right now.
Oh, yeah, definitely. I was kind of confused about how everyone was just walking in one after the other for these fights, for that fight. But hey, it worked out in the end, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, one after the. I mean, the Russian way, right? One person into another. One man down, another man in.
Oh well, that's yeah. That's pretty much what happened. Yeah.
But I mean, Rep here is still almost 30 CS up now, right? I think that now 30 CS up, definitely going to be feeling it. But I think that it is kind of evened out by how far ahead Jax is in this case, and I mean, Feldy doesn't actually have the CS lead that he did in Game 1 with the Morgana, but I think that it's not going to be bad. This is definitely a little less of a bloodbath, I would say, in terms of maybe damage done. The kills might have been the same, but damage done by both teams. But it's definitely closer, this game, than Game 1.
I will agree with you on that. I think by this point in Game 1, they were kind of snowballing hard. Phoenix was. They were just starting to pick up the pace with the Jinx, and it was getting closer and closer to the end every time they fought.
Ooh, Storm thought there would be a little walkover. Doesn't get the prediction.
Okay, not much else happening there then. Yeah, in this one, this game is a lot slower.
Yeah, first turret has not been taken yet. Doesn't look like. I do think that Phoenix did get the first feat, but no feat has been taken yet for first tower. Oh, never mind. There is first turret taken for the Jacks. Rep, you got to start hitting some of these Qs here. I mean, ult's going to come in most likely, but isn't even needed. Necro kind of just here just in case Storm pulls out the miracle. The biggest thing, the problem of playing against Mel as a Syndra is as soon as Syndra tries to ult Mel, just has the Mel W, but actually ult comes in. Well, I'm about to say that ult comes in for the Braum. The Leona does jump in as well. I mean, it's just stunned up. Ult comes in from Leona. Is going to actually get out here unless the Q comes in from Vera, snipes it. Doesn't have enough damage. TP comes in from Zervalord. Is it going to actually get the stun here as well? Stun onto Ludus. Stun onto all three. Whoa, okay. Ludus going to take a lot of damage here. Is stunned up again. TP coming in from Mel as well. The Kindred don't here to save his own teammates here. Colt's low though. As soon as the heal comes in, Colt actually goes down. Zervalord's going to go down as well to Necro. Does actually go down. So that's a double kill over to Necro. Luxodon actually might go down, but doesn't because of Mel and Silent Heart is just up here farming. That's a 1 for 3. I don't think
crazy. Okay.
I mean, yeah. I mean, they're really coming back in this case. Rept is in a very precarious situation right here, right? Ramen is in the area, could kind of jump in and stop any possible, I don't know, engage. I would say maybe. I mean, Mel's 4-0-2. If this doesn't tell you that Mel is strong, I don't know what will. Mel is yet to die. 4 kills already. I mean, and I think this will be feats over to Reds as well.
I agree.
Yeah.
Storm
is just not. Oh,
go ahead. Sorry, go ahead.
No, I was gonna say Storm is just not doing that well. I would say just because again, it's really annoying not being able to actually ult. Being that again, as soon as Syndra ults, all Mel has to do is push W, and every single one of those balls are going right back onto Syndra. So I mean, it's not very favorable to play against. But Q does hit Mustard, does a little damage. Looks like Colt might get doesn't get a Q, but Romney is actually hovering here. Same with Feldy. I mean, looks like Colt will spot Feldy out right now. Knows that they're in the area. I mean, the Herald is up right now. Looks like Necro is kind of coming down, but Silent Hill is just being able to take turret. I don't think Silent Hill's going to be able to fully take it. Yeah, it does look like Storm does get back into the area very quickly, but I mean, this 1-4 Wukong is still doing work.
Oh yeah, listen, he's 1-4, but he does have his biggest damage item, the Training Force. So, I don't think, he still does a lot of damage. That's the thing. Like if he gets next to Kai'Sa, I'm pretty sure he can pop Kai'Sa. Same thing with Kindred. Kindred is resistant to death, but she's still squishy.
Yeah, it looks like Storm is having some ping problems right now, sitting at around 900 ping, having those ping power spikes, so it's not feeling the best for Storm. So Storm's going to quickly pause the game, make sure that the Wi-Fi is going to be good right now. Looks like Silence, and I wish I knew that. Be able to jump in for the free kill on the Storm here, but I mean, this game is definitely closer than last game. I think at this point, Phoenix did have a 5k gold lead onto Reds, and right now it's only a 1k over to the side of Reds. So I mean, definitely a very close game, but I think the momentum definitely is in the favor of Reds. But hopefully we will get out.
I know. Hopefully, did they say a reason for this time or no? Did we have a reason for this one? I know.
Storm has ping problems right now.
Oh, that sucks.
And I do want to correct myself. It actually looks like Phoenix did get the feats first because they did get first turret and the first 3 kills before Reds got the third objective. Funny enough, I thought that Reds did get first 3 kills, but I guess I forgot that Zervaloid really was smurfing top lane.
The perfect time. Okay.
This is pause strats. This is Fnatic strats right now.
Oh, Fnatic strats. We're talking big. We're talking big league. Okay. Okay. So
Pause
would
strats
you
always
put this?
work.
Would you put this? This Wukong in like what? Unicorns of Love. What?
I mean, this is putting Caps top lane. I mean, that's always the simplest thing you can say. Yeah. Only top laner I could think of that really has those miraculous picks. This is Zayu's top lane, right? But I mean, this is Zayu's. He's getting dumpstered right now. But looks like there's just going to be 3 mid. Looks like this is going to be a rotation because Turret's gone. I think Zervaloid's dead. That's 3 members up. Mel's here, Necron's here, Brahma's here, and of course, while I was saying that, we do get the stream buffer again. This is something that always happens when a pause comes out, so stick tight. But oh, looks like we're back. Zervaloid is getting jumped on. Feldy's in the area. Could actually try to jump in, get the ult down, and try to save Zervaloid. Yes, it does. Mustard's in the area, and Rama's in the area as well. Ult comes in onto Rept here. Actually gets onto the stun down as well from Rept. Archangel tries to save, but I don't think it's going to be enough. Flash in from Mustard. Gets the shutdown, actually. I think that's good. Good amount of damage right there. Ooh, but Storm and Silent Hearts are so close to dying. I mean, if this is right, I mean, this could be death. The thing is, Storm doesn't have Flash. Silent Hearts doesn't have Flash. Both don't have ult. Actually jump in from here from Necron. Ult comes down, but it's just not enough. Doesn't have enough damage. Feldy is just able to do more. Ramen gets the stun onto Necron as well. Or Necro.
Very unfortunate.
That's a turnaround. I mean, that swings the momentum over now to Phoenix. They do get the Rift Herald. Probably gonna put this mid lane, right? Get that mid turret. Actually TP in from Syndra under the bot lane, stops any push that Varus and Wukong have. So, like now, lanes are going to stabilize. They do now have Rift Herald, but I think they're probably going to save it for a little later. Make sure everyone's on the same page. Make sure all the lanes are pushed, and try to go for this mid tier 2 after they actually get this mid tier 1.
Okay, so with all that said, I just want to bring attention to a couple things real quick. We do have the triple trading force in this game and the double Leandries.
Yeah, I think that Diana and Mel are a little scared of this Jackson. A little tanky there, so might want to put a little poke on a Jax. We'll get that. Actually, but looks like Necro is here bot lane, kind of maybe hovering for Otacon right now. Oh, but I think Luden might be dead here. Ult comes in. Ult actually in from Mustard as well. Ult comes down from Luden just to try to stop Mustard, and I mean, they do a kill. Cold actually jumps in. Necro as well. Ult comes in from Necro to start jumping on Mustard. Mustard can't get out. Doesn't have the ultimate. Exhaust onto Ramos, so doesn't get enough damage. Necro comes in, trying to kill the Kindred. Kindred ult comes out. Ult or kill onto Ramen here from Rept and flash out from Feldy. Try to get out. I mean, another swing of the game, right? For Reds this time, and it's a 2-for-0 trade. I think they're pretty happy for that. And Drag is coming up as well, so that's probably soul over to Reds. But I mean, they are trading a top tier 2 actually from Zervaloid. Silent Hill is here. Does have about the same items as well. So Storm is looking for a steal here. I mean, Necro. I don't think it's gonna happen. Actually, Zervaloid TP'd in. I didn't even see that. Actually gets a kill on the Luxit in here. Mel still gets the dragon, but it looks like Necro's down as well. Silent Hearts might actually die. Mustard does not get in range. Doesn't actually get the W in. Mustard is walking up though. Zervaloid could be in trouble. Looks like it's just going to keep targeting Silent Hearts, isn't able to do anything, isn't able to kill this Kindred at all, able to heal up from Trinity and everything. And I mean, that's 3 kills over to Phoenix, and that's another trade of objectives for Otacon now.
Yeah. Man, okay, so this is a 23-minute Otacon.
Pretty quick.
Yep. Of the
And
voracious variety, by the way, for anyone wondering.
Yep. And it looks like they will get bot turret as well. And I mean, this game is a pendulum, back and forth and back and forth. One team gets the upper hand, right back together. Ramen, yeah, you got your back got canceled by Gromp. Good job. I guess it looks like Ramen was just stopping, making sure that Kaisa doesn't have a staggered recall, because Heart is in the area. Does not spot him out though, so isn't going to try to do any dash plays here. Doesn't actually have ultimate, so isn't going to be the safest thing to jump in there.
No, it wouldn't have been. Maybe would have died. Maybe.
Potentially.
Yeah. I won't say it was a surefire thing, but Kendra's about to walk into 3.
Ooh, Kindred actually is going to die here. Does not get the ult down, but it does know that we have Otacon. We'll just withdraw. Very simple. Now, it does look like Silent Heart is going to be able to get this turret here. Doesn't look like want to use the ultimate or anything. Just kind of pokes out Storm. Knows that, hey, I'll poke you out. We'll walk away, though. I will say that Kindred is now at 7 stacks. So 8 might... we see 8. We might have another power spike for Feldy. So, I mean, this is a great game. I will say the benefit for Reds is that they do have Dragon Soul, so they are gonna be. Ooh, Ramen. Looks like it's gonna be able to walk away.
Also, I just want to talk about how the fact that even though Syndicate Red has this. Has all the dragons and the majority of the towers. Majority of the towers? Am I looking at this right?
Syndicate Reds only have 3, while Phoenix have 4.
Okay, never mind. But the point is, the goal lead is not too big. It's something they can definitely come back from, and if we oh no, that was a lot of damage from 1Q.
Yep, that's Sunder Sky plus Trinity Force. Goes bonk, bonk, bonk. You die. Very, very simple combo from Jax. Actually, gonna jump in again. You can see able to get the poke damage. Ooh, Ramen, you are really walking very close to the sun here. Feldy is in area. Ult comes in from Necro to get on. Ult comes out from Ramen as well. Dive in from Ramen to try to get any stun they can. Necro is trying to jump in. Feldy has to use the ult here. There's just 2 fights right here. It looks like Mustard will go down. Feldy looks like will go down as well from Luden. Able to get it. Storm's going to actually be stunned out from the Mel. Necro comes in. Ult comes out from Mel to get the kill as well. And that's another comeback. Zerlord might beat. No. Zerlord will get out. And I mean, there's another swing of the pendulum back into the side of Reds. And that is Baron over to Reds. And I mean, there's the ability to 1-3-1, get turrets, and just keep getting ahead.
So much has happened. So much happened, and it all started just because Ramen keeps walking up. I understand, like, the confidence of being a Leona, being like, technically, what can you do to stop me? But too much of a good thing is just a bad thing for you, right? Too much confidence from Ramen.
I think Ramen's walking up way too far in a lot of these fights here. It is definitely not tanky enough, I should say.
No, definitely not. He's a support, and I'm gonna lie. These support items don't support tankiness; they support utility.
Yeah,
so I miss old items where you were like actually got some health and some armor. No, these ones support utility, and they don't barely give you any stats. They just kind of give you like HP, and that's it. And barely
even though how close the teams are, I think that this next fight is definitely going to decide the game. I think that if Mustard is able to try to kill this Mel off, right, get everything, focus this Mel, get everything they can, I think it's going to go well. Just because Elder Dragon is spawning in 34 seconds, right? And I think that
Yeah.
Elder Dragon, of course, is the best buff in the game, and is very easily game ending if used correctly.
Mm, yeah, you ain't never lied. At least here. Anyway, let me say something real quick. Made me laugh. Soul says, teams taking turns being in the lead. It's nice to see them sharing. Um, all about sportsmanship. I think it's hilarious. So I just had to put that out. Anyway,
Looks like Elder
Dragon's up.
has been spawned now. Silent
Dragon's up. Wukong
does
is
have
not here.
TP, so just gonna get top just tier 2. I mean, oh, Mustard flashes already. I mean, this is gonna be really scary here. TP in from Silent. This could be a flank angle right here. Ult comes out, knocking up. Ramen here isn't gonna be doing much though. Necro comes in, actually hits 3 of them. Feldy's low. Ramen's gonna die here already. Storm's just out of the fight, isn't able to actually walk up. Mustard's dead as well. And ult comes out from
No,
Mel as
Mustard.
well. Yeah, I think this is game right here, right?
Yeah, this has
That's
to be
four for nothing. Don't even look at Elder. It looks like they still will, and just push it mid. The only person alive is Zervaloid, but this is, I mean, this really is the pendulum game. I think that Ocean Soul really helps with that regen, able to get in, and the amount of CC as well that Reds
Yeah.
have, right? Having the Braum ult, having the Varus ult, having Diana ult, all of these CC chains, and half of them being uncleansable as well, is just so strong. And it looks like they'll get Zervaloid as well for another kill here. Ult comes in, maybe gets Silent Hearts, get a consolation kill. They do, but looks like that will still be game. So
Oh, right. Yes, sir.
this
Yep,
is going
that
to
was.
be it is now 1-1. So we are now going into a pretty much best of 1 for the title, for being the last undefeated team. Looking at this damage graph, Diana, Necro, you really did your cut of work here, being able to just jump in constantly, saying, hey, I'm not scared. If this Leona keeps walking up, being out of position, why not just run in and get some kills and kind of swing the game back into their favor after it kept going back and forth and back and forth.
I mean, yeah, you ain't never lied. I mean, that last fight, man. Not only did they start off bad with the flash away from with Mustard, then the teleport made him split up. Mustard went one way, and Fieldy went another. Didn't have the Kindred ult in the fight. It was just bad.
Yeah, I think. So, looks like we are having Syndicate staying on, or sorry, Syndicate is moving to blue side, as Phoenix did choose to go red for this final game. So we'll see if any of the bands change up, right? Will we see the same bands again, like the Mbessa, the Ezreal, the Cassante, right? And we'll probably still see the Kog'Maw, the Ivern band, but it's going to get interesting to see if anything changes.
I mean, yeah, I kind of want to know if maybe this time will we see the rail ban. I mean, it was a lot. There was a lot of things that kind of went wrong there. For Phoenix there.
Yeah, I think they had the gold lead for most of the game, but I think that a couple good fights for Reds. I think that they really
Also,
had to capitalize more on the Jacks being really far ahead, but I don't think they were really able to.
it really was the fights because in the lanes, it seemed like they had the lanes completely under control. I mean, Jax was just giving Wukong the business during the laning phase, but as soon as laning phase ended, unfortunately, couldn't keep up the pressure.
Especially,
I mean,
I think Mel poke, right? Having the Braum being able to ult and stuff like that, knock up multiple people. I think that especially Diana. I think Diana did a lot of work. The Necro did a lot of work to kind of get in there, jump in, get the ults, bring everyone together, and just have enough damage where everyone else can follow up and just do a lot.
yeah. So, is there anything that you want to see changed here for next game?
I mean, I think the changes that Phoenix have to do. I mean, I'll be honest, I thought that their team comp was good, right? Definitely did question the Wukong. I think the Wukong definitely, of course, had problems in the beginning, but was able to capitalize later in the game. Wasn't able to shut out completely. But I think that letting Mel through was a really big thing. I know that a lot of people might not think maybe this like mid high elo that Mel might not be the strongest, but I think that her carry potential and just the amount of poke she can kind of do, even in the early game, is just still really strong, and the ability to assist in CS as well, being that her execute does work on minions, is very strong, right? And I think that Mel throughout the entire game was out CSing Storm a lot. So I think that this Mel pick might be contested in this next draft. It would be interesting to see do Reds want a first pick, unless something goes through. Maybe the Ezreal takes a back seat. Maybe actually gets picked, but we'll see.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. So, all right then. We're gonna throw it to a quick break, and when we get back, we'll go over the last draft for Game 3, which will be our final game.
Yep. See everyone then.
There's my home, there's my wall. See, it's the flower, mine is lost. Beyond space.
And everyone, we are back. Looks like Reds are ready for a draft, and we are now just waiting on Phoenix to ready up. I think Augite is still gone right now. Looks like had to go
Yeah,
to
our
the
guy will
bathroom.
join us
So,
in just a moment.
we have our producer here as let her fill in for now.
Yeah, I can
Looks like
share in just as we, I think we're getting starting into draft here.
Yep, I say it looks like the Ivern ban is just going to continue, right? We've seen Reds ban Ivern all 3 games. Really scared of that, of Fellow D's Ivern. I personally haven't seen it, so I can't comment on it yet, but it looks like Reds say that it is a menace. Looks like all 3 games being banned. Ezreal being banned here as well against Luxodon. No surprise, as it's been the same as for the last 3 games.
Yeah, I don't expect too much to change here. I expect the Jinx ban's gonna come out here from Syndicate. The Jinx Kog'Maw will be the last 2. I do think Mel is gonna return as a ban from Phoenix. That was a huge problem in mid lane for Storm with that reflect on the R. Just pretty much took Storm out of the game there for game 2.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see who they'll let through then. Do they want to let the Mbessa through, or do they want to allow the Cassante through? Looks like they are going to be banning Mbessa first. And, of course, there is the Jinx against Mustard, because, of course, we saw how oppressive it was game 1, right? So,
Yeah, it's easier to deal with a Cassante, in my opinion, than the Mbessa. That Mbessa gets ahead, you're just toast.
yeah.
So,
There's
of
no
the
killing
two,
Mbessa on the heal, heal, heal.
yeah. If you have to pick between, you go the lesser of 2 evils.
Yep, looks
Hey,
like
I can
both
predict.
Medardas. Yep, both Medardas are going to be on the ban table, and I mean, Cassante's open. Will Red say, "Hey, Cassante's open. Haven't been able to play it for the last 2 games. Do we just first pick Cassante, or do they want to pick maybe the Aphelios, maybe the Kaisa?" Right? We saw those as 2 first picks for Phoenix, or this actually wasn't a Velo's first pick, but it is what they played game 1. But it looks like Ferris first pick here for Reds. We saw how good it was game 1, so it looks like they're just going to be running it back.
Yeah, it wasn't a bad thing. I think we saw it game 2, as I think Luxodon was on the Aphelios game 1.
Yes.
Yeah. He played well on it. It would be hard to ego pick Cassante here. There is some really bad matchups, and Zerv has been playing him pretty tight. Seeing Mustard on Twitch is really concerning. I believe he already has a pentakill on that rat.
Okay, and a Morgana comes back again. Now, this is a flex pick that could beat Morgana support, but it is Phoenix. We saw game 1. I didn't believe in that Morgana jungle, but it still got the win. So we'll see where it goes. But I think the rat comes out in Viz, right? But
all right,
are
what's
they gonna
up?
beat the Cassandra?
Black man's back in the building.
It looks like Augite is back.
I will dip back to my producer. Okay, you got it from here.
Oh no, okay, we're live. I didn't mean to come in like that. I would have not have.
Well, with that, they're coming in. I will say Cassante is picked, right? We being not banned, and we do have the Gwen pick. Most likely going to be Gwen jungle here, because I don't think that we're going to be wanting Cassante jungle. It's not that good right now. But and of course, we will have a Vladimir picked for the Zervaloid, just like game 1.
Okay, cool, great. So, unfortunately, I can't see what you're looking at. But hey, listen. When they do find, wait, have they started drafting, or am I not paying attention?
They have been starting drafting, yes.
Okay, that's on me.
But
I told you, just back in the building.
Looks like it looks like
All right.
Braum ban will be coming out here for Phoenix,
Stop.
as well as
Stop. Was Braum that big of a deal?
yes, I think that the ultimate that Colt was able to kind of put down, knocking up every single person, was actually really strong.
I don't know. I feel like that wasn't it, but I do like the Twitch pick. I just like that. Also, do you think that's a Morgana support or Morgana jungle?
Have no idea right now, and we will see. Looks like Lux is on the ban table. Same with Lulu. Think Twitch Lulu right is always strong, but I mean, we could see the rat and the cat. I mean, the cat with the rat knows a lot about that. Having a Yumi here with the Twitch, Invis, speed up, boom, boom, boom. Twitch gets a pentakill, right? So we will see. It looks like Milio though is gonna be banned. Very oppressive. Very just you run at us, we knock you back.
Okay. Yeah. So no Milio, like you said, no Milio. So who's who's priority here for them? Is top lane? Is it jungle?
I think
Are they
top
gonna?
lane is good. No, Vladimir's already picked top lane, so we already know that. Looks like support Karma is just going to come through here because I don't think it's a flex pick, but I don't think it's going to be a flex pick. So I think that this is going to be Morgana jungle again. So it's going to be Morgana versus Gwen. I think Gwen is going to have an easier time into that matchup, right? It just goes a little untargetable, and Morgana Q goes right over her head, right? So
Yeah,
now
that is a
it's a
that's a
fun pick,
really
right?
good pick.
I think Renata's a very balanced champion, I should say. Nothing too hard. But they do pick the Seraphine. Looks like Seraphine could still be going mid, right? Mid Seraphine is still up on the table. Support Seraphine is still up on the table, but eh, it's gonna be. I mean, that's a lot of CC, right? Pick out
Yeah.
the. I mean, you always go. You can go Leandri's, right? But having the Rowleyes or Crystal Scepter, right? Having that instant stun with her E is gonna be really strong. Stun the Twitch, stun the Morgana, stun the Karma. So.
What? I ain't see that coming. I'll be real with you. I ain't see that one coming.
I mean, I do know that Rept has a couple games on the Akali, but I'm pretty sure that Storm had more. So it's going to be interesting to see how that dynamic comes out, right? I think Akali is I wouldn't say very strong right now. She can be really
It's
strong
just a
when fed,
collie.
but it's
It's a
Akali. I
collie,
mean,
right? Yeah. Yeah. If a collie
I
gets
think.
big, the game
Oh,
ends. That's how a collie
oh,
works.
I. I am very interested to see how this game goes because that's a Zillion pick, right? We don't see many Zillions in any league, pro, low tier, high tier, mid tier. I mean,
It's
Zillion is
been
not a
years.
yeah, it's Zillion is not a very popular pick, but Zillion is picked here. So I am actually
Also,
I
you say interested. I say confused. Um,
who
I
goes
don't know.
where?
Yeah, forget who goes where. Is this a put all the eggs in the Twitch basket? This
This is
like okay, so I don't. I kind of get it. I get it because they picked a collie. A collie is going to murder Twitch. I get it 100%. She's even got a dive buddy in Cassante. Probably the best dive buddy, let's be honest. Um,
okay. Yeah. So we are seeing the Morgana jungle again, but it is Karma mid Zillion support. I don't know where this is going. I don't know how this game is going to go. I think this is a game 5 fearless draft. I don't know why we have
no, this makes
this
sense. Makes sense. This is game 3. This is the last game. This is the game 3. We're gonna win it. I get it.
this is fearless. This isn't fearless though. I mean, this is. I mean, every single champion. Now, I guess three have been played before, being the Morgana, Vladimir, and Varus. Everyone else is new, right? And I think they really are changing it up right now, trying to say, "Hey, we lost the last game. We're going to do a lot. We saw how strong Mustard was in game 1, and we want that strength that he had again. So we are going to go full buff Mustard as much as we can." Make
Yeah,
sure
we're
that
gonna
everyone is stunned. Make sure that
we
the Karma Shield, Zillion Ultimate, Zillion Speed Up, everything is on Twitch so that Mustard can just ult and clear out the enemy.
yeah, also like you said, they say when you take away one hyper carry, all right, we'll just throw them on another and we'll just let them carry the game again. Um, it's an interesting pick of the hyper carry, Twitch. I get it, Jinx, Twitch, Sever. We've only got a few of them, and they're all squishy and kind of immobile. So I get why they chose Twitch here. Now, do you think that matters to Cassante and the Kali? Like, do you
I'm
think?
looking more at Gwen. I mean, oh no, Twitch ults. Let me just go untargetable. Oh no, Twitch can't hit me,
Mm,
right? So this is definitely a first item pork because it's the only thing you're gonna be able to do again. Like if you don't do that, Cassante is just gonna live forever, right? Unless
yeah,
Karma, I guess Morgana takes the Andrews and somehow Karma CCs Cassante to burn forever, right? I think that Twitch has to go pork first item, but I mean.
yeah,
I would
I
say
get
that
it.
this is definitely a syndicate being way more syndicate Reds have a better team comp, right? But I've been wrong twice. I thought Morgana jungle was trash. They won. I thought Wukong top was trash. They won. So I mean, this game could go either way. I think that Reds definitely have the advantage having a relatively normal team comp, right? Having a tank, having a Gauge.
Oh,
Gauge is questionable. It's
let me
Kali and Gwen, but still.
let me give you some leeway here. Morgana Jungle wasn't trash. It wasn't as impactful as like it wasn't impactful. You were right, it wasn't impactful. It just happened that the hyper carry of the game got super strong, and then if Morgana landed a Q, it was pretty much a guaranteed kill. That's all that happened there. And then in game two, I mean technically we're right. Wukong got destroyed in lane. It's where when he got the team fighting phase, where Wukong shines anyway, right? That it turned around for him. So I'll give you that. Like
Yeah, they didn't do the best in their game, but they still won in the end. That's the most important. As long as it's a win's a win in this case, and I mean, if Phoenix can get a win off of this team comp, I think they are going to be steamrolling Section 1. I think they're Section 1. So I think they're going to be steamrolling that, and they might go undefeated. If they can really pull out a win with this team comp, they are going to be very. This is going to feed their egos, especially Mustard's. That's for sure. I think Mustard pulls out a win. 80, ADC. This is going to be a slash all GG ADC diff, with Twitch if it comes down to that.
Yeah, I mean, like you said, we'll have to see. I I don't know. I keep thinking about the Karma Shield, the Zillion ult, the sorry, excuse me. The Morgana Black Shield. That's what it's called.
Mm-hmm.
And I keep thinking
No.
we have a lot to break through to get to him. And the
Yes.
whole time, there's gonna be every Karma Shield's on 3 seconds at like max level, I think. So it's like Karma Shield, Karma Shield, Karma Shield,
Yeah.
Mantra Karma Shield.
The thing is, they don't have a tank. I mean, you could technically count Vladimir as a tank, but he's
No, you
more
can't.
bruisery mage. Yeah, it's like unless they are going to be building Vlad tank. Now, it's a horrible idea. In general, it's a horrible idea. But Karma tank. I mean,
No, it's viable
it's
because
doable.
yeah, like because
Karma
really what you want
Heartsteel
from the
first
Karma,
item, Spirit Viscid second item. It's possible.
yeah,
Now it's horrible.
'cause-
It's horrible, but it's
no,
possible.
it's a thing. It was a thing at one point. Tank Karma, it was a thing because really all you want from her is the utility of her shield, right? You want the speed up from the shield and all the bonuses it gives. You want the team shield with the mantra shield. You want the slow with the mantra Q. You want all that. You just want the utility. You don't need any of her damage because her damage is kind of subpar. I like Karma. I have mastery. I have mastery 6 for Karma. I will admit she don't do much damage in the mid and late game. She's just there for utility.
I will say I'm looking in chat here, Punda. Now, see, it would be funny if Twitch went AP, but I'm pretty sure Phoenix actually wants to win this game, unless for some reason we're going to have Vladimir go Kraken Slayer into Terminus into Ginsu's or something like that build. I don't think we're going to be seeing Twitch go AP here.
But in
I
case
think
players are
Cassante,
listening, we would love it if you did that.
yes, it would be very good, in which case Varus goes AP and it'd be even funnier, but yeah,
No,
AP Varus against AP Twitch.
in fact, everybody throw out all how you want to build this game. Everybody head to Ultimate Bravery right now. Pick a build. Okay.
That is a show match. We'll ask production for a good show match of everyone doing Ultimate Bravery. But with that, we will throw it over to a break while everyone gets ready and getting into game, and we will see you for the final game of tonight.
Woo.
And welcome back to the final game of tonight's streamed Rivals Week, where the winner of this will stay undefeated, while the loser will have their first loss of the season. I guess not the year, but the season. So, I mean, it looks like nothing interesting is gonna happen. It looks like Luxodon and Colt are gonna walk a little far up into this brush here. Maybe catch Mustard off guard right into laning phase, but we will see where that goes. Ooh, actually,
Hopefully they
Storm's
kill him.
walking. We'll see. Looks like they do spot out where Necro is. Karma was able to walk up, see the. Ooh, that is really weird. I don't know if this is just my screen, but
What do you see?
uh, around Zervaloid is a glitchy pattern on the ground. Very funny indeed.
I don't see anything.
This was just my side, but looks like as of now, nothing interesting is gonna happen. Oh, but we
Oh,
might see something early. They don't see Cold and
where is
Lexington.
this going?
Oh, this is. We'll
This
see where this
is
goes. They're staying for a
interesting.
while. Oh, here comes in. Mustard doesn't get actually hit, and the bomb's not gonna hit it either. So, I mean, it's a little damage on each side, but that could be anything too much for now.
Okay, so that could have been a lot worse for the side of Phoenix.
Yeah, being able to
So
dodge. Ooh,
yeah,
Mustard's getting some damage done. Looks like Luxodon's getting the same as well. So, I think Rep should technically have a harder early game, right? Having the melee into range isn't going to be feeling the best, but I mean, we'll see how it goes.
no,
Ooh, I think that hurts Mustard, though. That was a lot of CS taken from Ramen. Or
yeah,
Ramen taking, or at least maybe stomping would be the better word. I mean, that's almost 10 CS right at the beginning, and Varus only has 10 CS, so.
yeah. They missed a lot with that. Well, it could have been worse. They could have died.
Yeah. I'm not sure Colt has actually hit a single one of these.
I mean,
But
he is getting kind of pressed right now.
I think it'll be fine. It does have pots, right? So it's not gonna be too much of a deal. It's just gonna heal up. Ramen also has less mana, right? So, but look. Also, we'll say mid lane looks like Rep is got a lot of pushed out. Ooh, jump in from Silent Hearts here. Isn't gonna do much though.
Immediately
And
hits the pool on that one. Did not want any of that smoke.
ooh, Mustard can't keep missing minions like that, buddy. Not gonna feel that well.
No, especially because he's supposed to be the hyper carry in this game. Um, so the last thing we want is him being behind in CS.
Yes. Now it looks like Necro is looking to get this top scuttle. It's just going to back as well. Oh, actually jump in from Reptier. The stun is going to come on from Storm. Doesn't look like it has the Q or Mantra Q either. So just going to be, walking away with that. Taking some damage, but it's nothing too crazy.
Nope. Okay, so Colt takes a bomb to the face, but it doesn't matter because he has a shield because he's Seraphine.
Yep. I will say that Silent Heart is a little low on mana right now, but it's Cassante. I don't think nothing's going to happen too much. Rep has taken has already used TP, so isn't going to do much. I guess mid lane, not for the best because Rep is now only level 4, Storm is level 5, so if something happens, but I do think they will spot Gwen bot lane here, so Mustard and Ramen are going to know, hey, probably want to stay a little safe right now.
Yeah.
Ooh, actually a lot of damage in the Storm here.
Ooh, hold on.
You've done right. No, it doesn't look like it's going to be a kill.
No, there's no ignite on the rep, so.
That's a fairly walking far right there. That looked like Akali might have tried to jump back in. But gotta have to be really. Oh, actually, stun onto Luxodon.
Meanwhile,
Doesn't really do much
Necro
damage,
is taking the dragon solo.
That's Gwen for you, being able to solo everything. So, oh, actually, Luxodon takes the bomb. Oh, I think Storm has the shield, but actually stun onto here as well. I mean, this could be first blood. Okay, that was very surprising. I will say that was really good predictions, I should say. Ooh, okay. The epic
Ooh.
steal. Here comes the epic steal from Ramen. Doesn't do anything. Ramen's in a really
Oh, they're
bad
all hurrying
position here.
down here.
Mustard, they have to heal out, flash out from Ramen as well. But I mean, Mustard's getting the attacks in, right? They still see Luxodon. The Black Shield comes in, the Root as well. And I mean, that's a second kill already. I mean, this flash over from Colt isn't going to do anything unless Storm can really put on the pressure here. Mustard's trying, though. Mantra Q does come out. I mean, Mustard flashes in as well, and that's already feats of strength. 6 minutes in. I'm sorry, not feat to say. That's the first. Sorry, I should say that is the first feat over to the side of Phoenix. I mean, that's what you want. You want a kill already onto your carry, right? It is a little fortunate that Morgana did get 2 kills, right? But I mean, it's just 1 for 1. I mean, I think it's fine overall.
Yeah, it's better to go. They have the kills on the team rather than not have them at all, right?
Yeah, but I think this not gonna be too bad. I think that kill definitely makes up for the 15 CS diff that is already growing in the spot lane, right? I think top lane will be fine. I don't think anything interesting is gonna be happening top lane right now.
I mean, that's a whole BF sword to Varus' pickaxe here. Yeah, and we all know Varus is going to be building towards, Blade of the Ruin King first, but still, that's a big power spike for Twitch.
Yeah, we'll say that Gwen is just soloing Grubs, right? I think that they really do want that feat for 3 objectives, right? But it looks like, actually stolen over. And right as I'm saying that, looks like Storm is going to be hitting onto Rep. Sorry, has to ult out. It's going to get hit though. I don't think it's going to matter. I don't think the stun is going to come out. Flash out from the Akali is going to get Rep out of safety. I think Mantra Q comes in. It's going to do a lot of damage, but it looks like it's able to dash out of there, so it's not going to be too much. I mean, it's a flash and ult for Akali, so I mean
they ran Akali. They ran Rep down there. Rep had to use everything he had to escape that. That's wild.
I mean, this is kind of missed, but this is the early game that you really want with this team comp, right? You know that later in the game you might not be the best, but I mean, the other benefit now is also they didn't let Reds actually get the second stack of feats for the epic monsters. So I mean, I think that Phoenix is feeling pretty good with how this game's going right now.
Oh yeah, definitely. I mean, they've gotten everything they asked for. They've gotten the grub, they gotten the last grub, they got the first 3 kills. Twitch has a kill. Twitch is now farming better. Still 16 CS behind. But we can chalk it up to the early lead that Varys had, right?
Yeah, I think that the other thing is that Seraphine has just so much range, right? Where it's really hard to do much. Does have ult though, so it is a level. Oh, here comes the ult. Is missed actually. Mustard isn't going to be hit, and I mean, I'm not. It's not feeling really bad because I mean that's Seraphine ult gone. Seraphine ult is actually on a pretty high cooldown, right? For at level 1. So I mean, if you're Mustard, you're going to be feeling pretty good as long as you miss the first little stun. There's no really follow up that can happen. Oh, Ramen is going up really far. Ult comes out from Luxodon onto Ramen here, trying to get more damage. The Q is going to come in. I think it's going to snipe Ramen. Actually, doesn't get a snipe here. Fedley's coming. Feldy is here as well. Ult actually does get the kill from the Twitch here. And look at this. Gwen is actually just going to kill Storm, actually. Unless Feldy's going to come in with the ultimate. Is going to stun 2, I do think. Actually, only gets the stun on a Colt. Mustard gets the kill as well. And Storm walks away. I mean, and of course the delayed TP from Rept. So, I mean, that's what you want, right? That's a double kill over to Mustard, 3-0 already.
I just realized you couldn't hear me.
Oh,
I just realized you couldn't hear me. I was like, yeah, Rep's coming in, and then you said it. I was like, oh, okay, I guess. Anyway, the point is, this was crazy. Twitch is now 3-0. Okay.
Yeah, the bot lane for Red is 0-4. I mean, this is it's 0-5, right? For for the side of Phoenix. I mean, this is a team comp. There's they have no tank. This is what they need. They need that early game because if they don't, or if they're not ahead mid game, they are not going to be able to keep up with the Cassante. But Yuntal's already built for Twitch as well, having to get the stacks. I am very surprised though that this is not a Borg first build, now, especially if it's against the Cassante. But I guess maybe pushing it off to second, third item. But I think that Borg's still going to be important, especially with the Gwen, with Seraph, and I guess Seraphine with Crystal Scepter. So, I mean, this is a game that I was not expecting to go this way, especially this early.
I agree with you on that. Listen.
Ooh, knock up.
I thought this was gonna be like super. Oh, they're taking the dragon right now. On the side of Phoenix.
Yep. Just missed that. Mustard's actually in the area. I don't think it's gonna ult though. It does have ult, isn't gonna do much. So that is 1-1 on feats, but actually it's about to become 1-2 because we do have both Cassante and Gwen on grubs already. I will say though that they have lane swapped though, so it looks like Storm is sitting bot lane. Oh, Feldy's actually in a really bad situation. Has to flash out. Ult already used by the Kali though. Ult onto from the Zillion that was going to save it, and Necro's dead. I mean, Storm might actually die here. Actually dodges out. Rept, you are in a very precarious situation. You do not... You can dash out, and Zervaloid just says, okay, well, I'll flash for the free kill. This is... Oh my... The thing is, it's not even Brazil, just because they haven't even got a single kill yet. Actually, as I say that, they actually might get a kill onto Storm here. I don't think that Holt's going to die in time. It is now Brazil. Right as I say that. So we do get the Brazil coming out. Is not a shutdown, I do not think. I don't think that Karma was ahead of enough to actually get that. But it's... Twitch is strong.
Twitch is strong.
Only a single person on the side of Red actually has an item complete. And only a single person on the side of Phoenix doesn't have a item complete, and of course that's the support, which never has an item complete until way later. So this is, I mean, if you're Mustard, you're feeling great. Yeah, you're behind a lot of CS, but you are ahead a lot more in kills.
Yeah.
Actually, Zervaloid is
he has about 100 more gold.
Great block though. Actually, here comes Silent. I think Silent. It doesn't look like I was expecting Silent to try to get the ultimate there. Mustard though is gonna get out. Doesn't look like Colt is gonna try to go for the ult play there. Actually, doesn't actually have ult actually. Mustard does have ult on the other hand, so it could be interesting to see if Mustard tries to go invis, gets the ult after a stun from the Zillion, but we will have to wait and see what happens bot lane.
Yeah, I was hoping something's gonna happen because Fieldy is here too in the back, but no, he's just gonna recall.
Doesn't look like anything special is gonna happen right now. Oh, actually, as soon as I say that, it looks like Rept is gonna jump in. Does get the Storm gets to get the stun, Montracue as well, but Necro's in the area.
Doesn't know, not a ward.
Doesn't have a ward, and Feldy's not in the area as well. So I mean, this could be really bad. Yeah, I think that. Yeah, here comes the jump in from Necro. Rept is here as well. Is going to get the dash, but I don't think... Oh, actually, ult used. Feldy's in the area as well, so I mean, this could be... There's a stun onto it. Rept comes in. I don't think the ult was actually used to kill onto Necro, right? And Feldy is going to try his best to get a kill onto Rept, but I think Rept's just going to walk out. Mustard is walking up, though, and as soon as I say that, look at top lane. There's another fight top lane as well. Silent Heart is going in, but it's not going to do much. Ult used by Mustard here to get mid lane. I think Rep's going to die as well. And as I'm saying that, ooh, Silent Hill tries to hit. Zervoid isn't actually going to hit. It's just going to get the heal as well. Here comes the ult from Silent Hill. Isn't getting on a turret, though. Is it going to dodge the Qs? I don't think it's going to be enough. Dodges the Q there. Doesn't get the knockback. And I mean, I think this is mid turret as well. And I think that's feet.
He tried to get Vlad under that
top
flash.
Oh, prediction was not enough. Silent Hill, you are going in way too far, and it looks like he's just gonna keep hitting here. Zervaloid just healing up. Isn't gonna do much, but I mean, this mid turret is on 1 HP.
Oh yeah, they had to send Seraphine up to stop that.
I mean, Zervoid is just going to keep at it, right? I think that it's strong, right? I mean, ooh, but Zervoid, you do not want to be taking tower shots. There's no one in the area, though, but you still do not want to be taking tower shots, especially with a Cassante here.
I'm about to say, Cassante will turn this around quick on you. Don't do it.
Mm-hmm. But turrets at a low, ooh, but Gwen is walking up, so I think Zervoid's going to have to be really careful here. There are no wards either. I think that's another thing. Yeah, Zervoid actually might get caught here.
Flash. Zervoid has no flash. If he gets caught, he may die.
Oh, Storm is going to get little Mantra Q onto the Akali. Just going to get some more poke damage, but isn't going to do much. Zervoid says, "Okay, I think I've had enough fun. I'm going to back out." And I mean, first turret is almost gone over to Phoenix, right? They're gonna try to take this mid turret, but I think the Feldy's in the area. Gwen is walking up, so isn't going to do much here. Looks like it's trying to. I'm going to assume that they're trying to see if they can stop the back of Vladimir, but it doesn't look like they're going to. So Gwen is not going to be walking down. Is going to start the Herald now, though. Actually, stun actually hits onto the Varus. Ult comes into Seraphine, isn't enough, and that's just a kill onto Seraphine. The ult as well from Varus isn't going to do much. It has to flash out. Looks like Storm might get hit here. Montague onto Akali does a lot of damage here. Storm could try to follow, but I think that just poke some more, and I think that's enough. This is even more one-sided than Game 1, and this is a worse team comp. So this is the only person to die on the side of Phoenix is Karma, right? Storm has. And still is still positive with the 4 assists. So I mean, this is, and there is another feat, another little stack of feet over to the side of Phoenix, but actually it doesn't matter because they got first turn already, so they do have the feats already for Phoenix, so they are going to get little benefit right there from the Noxian boots that were added to the game, and I do think that Otacon will be spawning bot lane as well, just because of just how much Mustard has been poking out this team. So this game. Well, I don't think is over, because I think that one misstep with this team comp can really swing the game over. But I mean, if you're Phoenix, you're still feeling pretty well, actually. But as I say that again, there it is, ult used by Necro. I mean, he's gonna get the slow as well. Feldy's in the area. It doesn't even have to flash out of the way. Just kind of walks away, goes untargetable. So I mean, I think that was desperation, right? They know, hey, we're a little far back. We're gonna ult with the Gwen ult. I know it's a slow cooldown, but it's still. Maybe that's something you want to be using at all times, right? Maybe a fight in the next 30 seconds could pop up, right? So I think it's desperation at this point.
I mean, I agree with you on that one. That seemed kind of preemptive when they didn't even lock him down. I mean, weird thing to do, but like you said, short cooldown, nobody died, so nothing really lost there, right?
Yeah, I think that we're going to see if anything happens. Looks like Raptors just going to keep trying to clear wave. I'm not saying that Storm is a feeder, but I mean, they did take away from, a deathless game. So
no,
this could be the miracle deathless game.
That qualifies. I understand. Report Storm.
Yeah, it's reportable. And it looks like this might be a tower dive here, top lane. No, I would never suggest tower diving a Cassante. I think that's a really bad idea. And Necro is in a really precarious location right now. But it looks like Feldy as well is walking up a little too far. I think if they want to be backing up a little right there, don't want to be going too far in, and Zervoid has to walk away as well. Because again, Gwen is in the area.
Also, I love how what you said was going to happen finally happened. Morgana threw the Q, Gwen pressed W, and that initiation.
Kaliol actually comes out here. Feldy's in the area. I don't think that Rep knows. Rep knows afterwards, and is just going to have to ult away. So I think Feldy is chasing, though, and I think it's not going to be enough. Necro is in the area, though, so I think Feldy has to walk away. Black Shield on top just in case. Maybe try to steal this. I think he's going to try to steal. I don't think... I think didn't get it, but Feldy is there. Yep, there it is again. Walks over the head. Nope, does not get the stun. Ramen, you are walking very far forward in a very precarious location. I guess Mustard is there,
Oh,
does
no,
get bot
no,
turret
you're
as well,
down.
and I say that, and Necrid is dead.
Yep.
Here comes the stun from the Morgana ult. Ooh, actually hits 2 though, and another hit from the Varus ultimate. I think that's just trying to buy time, right? I think, ooh, Storm is walking very far forward though. The stun is going to come out on the Rapt. Isn't going to do much. It isn't going to do everything, so it looks like she's just going to walk away, and top lane is just, of course, just each 2 top laners staying top lane and never leaving. But I think
Listen,
that in that fight, I
whatever
think
happens
Necro
down
will...
there
Oh,
does not
but
concern them.
I don't think... Yeah, I don't... this top lane, nothing's going to happen. I think that there's just both too tanky, and Zervoid just heals up everything. Whoa, so much damage here. Here comes the healing up from Zervoid. Ready? And there it is. Almost. There it is.
Yep.
And there's another heal right there. I mean, I think Silent Hill Hearts is going to attempt to ult. Yep, there it is, but it's just going to die. You don't ult when you're that low, when you don't have that much health to left whenever you have to have health. That was very questionable play there, but it is what it is. Looks like TP going up top lane for Akali to try to just save what is left of this lane. Oh, actually.
Akali does have ult, but Vlad has pull.
And someone's ulting up as well. Ooh. And it looks like Akali's just going to ult away as well. I mean, that's a 7K gold lead at 21 minutes for the side of Phoenix. I mean, this protect the president isk. I mean, to be honest, this isn't a protect the president. This is buff the president as much as you can. Team comp is working surprisingly. I am very.
I think it stopped being that when Morgana got her 3rd kill. Also,
okay, Storm is walking up a little too far forward here. Necro. Yeah, Storm's a little too... Yeah, Storm's going to jump in. Ult used. Whiffs it. First whiffs it again. But I think he's still going to be able to get the kill here. Storm flashes out. I don't know if that was the best thing to do. Because, again, Cold is in the area as well. Just going to be snip, snip, snip. Oh, my. The dodge here is going to get the last snip. And I think it's going to go untargetable just in case. They will get top lane as a consolation prize. I think they have enough damage. Yep, and they will get the bounty on top. If this doesn't say that Storm is a feeder, I don't know what does. Because, again, that's the only 3 kills that the side of... And they get... And no, they're not going to go for it. I think they're a little scared of a TP coming in. But they are going to get Otacon, though.
Yeah. Wow, okay. Well, that is...
They are trading a lot top lane, though.
Akali, I don't think, can take the whole tower before they TP. Not TP, recall. See?
Oh, and I think Sweethearts is dead, though. Or yeah, Silent Hearts is dead. Yep, here comes the ult down as well. It doesn't have vision on it. Oh, but the damage. Look at that damage from the Cassante, because it's just Cassante, right? Start spamming the... Man, he's still dead, but I say start spamming the Showmaker copy pasta, because that still wasn't pretty from a single Q doing a quarter of Mustard's health instantly from a single Q of a Cassante that has 2 items. I guess it's 2 items, but...
Oh, is Luxinen dead?
Luxinen might be dead here. The Q comes in. Yep, here's the root. Storm's here as well. Mantra Q as well. It does a lot of damage. Ult comes out from Luxinen trying to get a stun. Flashes out. Rep is in the area. Withdraw and still gets the kill. So, I mean, that's worth it. Actually, that was double withdraw? I think that Mustard must have died something? I'm not sure. Whoa, that charm actually hit. I'm really surprised there. Rep is going to keep jumping in. I don't think they're going to have enough damage, though. There's no Mantra Q, so it's not going to do too much damage. Storm is trying to walk up. I mean, that's being very precarious. There's just no support in the area. So, I mean, I guess Storm knows that, hey, I have withdraw. If I die, it's fine. I'll at least damage them or even get a kill if needed.
Also, I understand his anger. They made a feeder of an honest man. I mean, before about 15 minutes ago, he was 0-0-4. Now look at him, 0-3-5. Truly, they are the villains in this story.
Yeah, this is. I was thinking this is going to be a very interesting game. Looks like Baron will be spawning very soon. Mustard is going to be really careful here. I'd be honest. Oh, here comes ult. Is going to be doing much. Yeah, again, Luxiden doesn't have ult, and it's just going to keep hitting Seraphine as well. Now it's not going to be much. Rept is in the area. I don't know if they'll spot Rept out. No, it doesn't look like it. So Rept will get out alive. Mustard's walking up, though. Mustard's coming in. Damage. Flash in. Just cancel the auto attack, but still gets the kill, though. That was painful to watch, to be honest. Viewers, look away.
Why did he flash in?
Okay, Silent Hearts is out in the open. Does get it, but is stunned up. Here's Storm here as well, trying to get anything. Mustard is just not able to get in though. Here comes Necro, gonna kill. Looks like the Feldy will get out though, just because of the killable. Actually, the ultimate from Zillion, and pop goes Necro. That was really interesting. I think Rept is dead here, unless they could be Feldy. I think you're really scared there. Jump in, and I guess wrong. That was very sketchy from Feldy, right? I think Feldy definitely wanted to walk away from that, but I mean, that's a free Baron. Actually, I don't
counting on Rep's greed right there.
This is what happens when you don't have a tank. You can't take a Baron. This is hilarious.
They have a Vladimir. They'll be okay, maybe.
Yeah, but they were trying to take it without Vladimir, though. That was a very that was a really close Baron. We almost had a CLG Baron where they died. Three of them died to Baron. But I digress. This is, I mean, it's two and a half items for Mustard right now.
I mean, it's 3-18. The goal lead is
10K. 10K. Anything can happen in a game. People have come back from 24K gold deficits. It is possible.
I know. Don't get me wrong. I understand that completely. I mean, with their comp, if they can do it too, if they can take out Twitch, and maybe Zerovoid.
Ramen, what are you doing, Ramen? Ramen's feeding. Ramen is completely feeding right here. Should not have walked up. Probably didn't know unless a flash over the wall here. Does look like a flash over the wall, and Silent Hearts actually might be dead. Montague comes out from Zivoloid is here, though. Rept is taking a lot of damage. Necro's here as well, though. Has the ult out of the way. Storm is not going to be able to get the stun on the Necro, though. So I think Zivoloid actually going to be dead here. Flashes out, actually. Ult used by Necro, unless he can go untargetable here. That's there's the untargetable. Was on time, actually. And there's another one. There's another kill over to Phoenix here. And, I mean, look how low Akali is. I mean, Mustard, here comes the storm. It wasn't even meant to be, but there's the ultimate from the Karma to get it. Here comes the ultimate from the Mustard's dead. Mustard's dead. And that's a kill over to I mean that really does suck, but I mean here comes turret. Here's bot turret. Here's the inhibitor. I mean, and there's also the soul as well over to Phoenix. I mean, this is
that's crazy. But let me talk about something real quick. I want to talk about the fact that while you were watching what happened with Zerovoid, Mustard walked into melee range of every character here, including Cassante, to try to kill Rept. And then he didn't do it. And then
he didn't because of Mantra Q from Storm. And funny enough, Storm wasn't even aiming for Rept. Storm was literally aiming for the Cassante and just said, and just took a consolation prize at that point.
Yeah. Okay,
I mean, hey, technically we can say that Mustard is now feeding.
Yeah, Mustard has joined Storm in the feeding club. Everyone else here, everyone else on their team, exemplary players. Didn't say that word right. Don't care.
Zervaloid. Yeah. I'm not sure why you want to walk. I mean, yeah, you're 2 levels ahead, but I don't think you want to walk up there.
I think Zervaloid can do whatever he wants. Ooh, maybe not.
Not sure. I don't think you want to cast a curse right here. I mean, look at that healing, though. That healing is insane. And just kills Necro just instantly. Here comes the charm, though. Hits all 3, technically, but the Black Shield does save. Mustard is just going to kill Seraphine just because. And actually, stun in from Feldy right there. And it's just going to, I think Luna's dead as well. Nothing to stop. No. Does have the flash, but isn't worth it at that time. And I think, I mean, with 3 dead, just push for the end. Zerovoid's really going to... Yeah, tries to get in, rooted here, isn't able to get the unstoppable. Storm is taking damage. Mustard at least isn't taking tower damage at this point. And I think this is, with the most unlikely team comp, this might be game. I think this is. With still 8 seconds left on both Seraphine and Necro. I mean, GG. I guess that Phoenix is just gonna take this game and are now the only team undefeated in Crusaders.
Yay, they did it.
I don't know what to think about it, because that wasn't supposed to be what happens. That team comp is insane. And funny enough, the person who did the most damage wasn't even Mustard. It was Zerovoid.
Put some respect on his name. Yeah, okay, well listen. Everyone who predicted a Phoenix win, congratulations. You lost absolutely nothing. Everyone who didn't, haha. Um, dang, that was crazy.
Yeah, I mean that was
Zero.
it. It
Three
really
people on
was.
their team didn't die. Three people on their team didn't die, and if they had just killed the tower, Mustard wouldn't have died either. Think
I
about
mean,
that.
that was an insane game. I'm not even sure how that works, right? In actuality, they should not have won. In any logical game, they should not have won. However, they said, "We don't care about logic. We will just win."
Hey, LXC baby, we don't do logic around here.
No, we do not. Well, that is. I mean, with that, Phoenix do win tonight. Right? They are again the last undefeated team left. Because I mean, Rivals Week, I think Sector One's doing pretty well right now. They are not feeling it too much, but I think this. I mean, I think as Mustard, that is a huge ego boost right there, right? You really
Facts.
were boost the president. No more protect the president. Boost the president, and was able to just get the ult just to delete Luxodon. I think Luxodon. I feel sorry for you, man, but my gosh, they had it out for you, and
Yeah,
I
they
think that
did. They really did.
that was. I feel bad. Yeah, just the second lowest damage in the game, uh, Luxodon was. So I think that. Phew, I mean, it was a great game. I will say that all three games pretty well. The wins that Phoenix did have were pretty one-sided, but it was still a fun game to watch. And of course, that game two was really good, right? Having that back and forth pendulum, one way, one way, one way, one way. Great games.
They were great. I don't know about you guys, but I enjoyed tonight. This was great to watch.
Yeah, but with that, again, everyone, thank you very much for coming and watching with us. And you have anything left to say, Augite?
Um, let's see. Shout out to everyone in production and everything. Thanks for helping out. Because honestly, couldn't do it without you. Yeah, that's it for me then.
Yep. So with that, I thank everyone for coming to watch Rivals Week for Crusaders, and please join us tomorrow for the Wardens Rival Week, where we will see. Maybe production will tell me who the two teams are. Currently all I see is it is Ignite versus Scimitars, but I do not know if that is last week's or last week's. It is Contingent Esports versus Contingent Orange versus Contingent Black. No. Okay. Okay. So sorry. It's Contingent Black versus Tilt Esports Apotheosis. So it is going to be a fun game tomorrow. So everyone, please come join us on stream to watch that game. And with that, I will send us off. And thank you for watching, and we will see you tomorrow.
You know I don't play right. Just give me the word, You know I don't play right. Don't give me this. I'm gonna get back when I feel like. You know I don't play right. I'll put up a good fight. Just give me the word, You know I don't play right. You know I don't play right. Don't give me this. I'm gonna get back when I feel like. Don't give me this. You know I don't play right. I'm gonna get back when I feel like